All right, welcome everybody. This is going to be the start of playoff game number 2 of Civ4 AI Survivors, season number 8. Welcome everybody here. It's great to have you watching. I think we have close to 200 people here live right now. And then I'm sure we'll get many more than that watching the recording on YouTube afterwards. So awesome to have all of you here. As far as this game goes, just as far as the picking contest, Justinian is our favorite in the picking contest. He's been picked by about 50% of the contest entrants. And then after that, we have Augustus is our next most popular, but way behind. I think he's at like 18%. And then there are a handful of people who picked Ramses, including me. I went through in more detail why I picked Ramses, but long story short, I just don't think Justinian can run over the map fast enough, especially because none of the leaders in this game will declare war at pleased. There's actually not a single, all 6 leaders do not declare war at pleased. So I think there's good odds that Justinian is going to get please locked at some point in this game with the other leaders. But anyway, I have Ramses to win. Second place, a lot of people have Augustus. I believe he's the favorite for second place. And then first to die, Gandhi is our favorite, although Brennus also has a lot of picks. Okay, let's go ahead and get started then. All right, well, okay, this jumps out to me right away. Initial tech choices. Brennus goes to masonry. The marble poison pill. Okay. Brennus to open with masonry is interesting here. Okay. That is I thought he was going to open fishing. I actually thought he was not going to open religion, but I thought he'd start fishing because he's got the fish resource here. Well, that's not good because the starting texts for the Celts are hunting and mysticism. This means he is almost certainly not going to get a religion, and he's not close to anything that does anything food-wise. So this is a really bad start for Brennus. Okay, other leaders. Gandhi is going for a religion. Justinian is also going for a religion, and Justinian appears to be slightly ahead. I think it's because he is working... Oh, he's on a river. The importance of a river start. Yeah, he's on the river. He has double commerce, and then Gandhi is not on a river. So just like that, 9 beakers versus 10 beakers. Yeah, that small of a difference is enough to swing this. Justinian will also win the same turn tiebreaker because Justinian was a winner of round number 1, and Gandhi was a second place finisher. So if they tie on the same turn, Justinian will win this. Also, Ramses is on an early... Is Ramses going for a religion too? No, he's just mysticism. He has not queued up polytheism or meditation, but he might be going for religion. Augustus Caesar is on agriculture. That's the right choice for him. And Freddie is also on agriculture. Good choices for him too. It's true. He's probably going for the... Have you considered that he can build the dun? And then our last leader... Who did we cover everybody there? I think we covered everybody on their opening here. Interesting. Yeah, Gandhi doesn't have a single tile that produces commerce. That's true. Yeah, Egypt might be going for mysticism because they're unique buildings there. That's a fair point. It will be interesting if Egypt founds an early religion, though. That would be interesting. Just because if one religion's over here, it's going to be hard for Justinian to spread his religion. All right, so where are the settlers going is our next question. Again, it is where the archers are. Okay, well, Brennus is at least going the correct direction. He's going south. And Justinian is also going south, so if he gets a holy city, he is going to be light years away from anyone else. Okay, over here, Freddie's going west, okay, towards Brennus. Gandhi is going north towards Frederick. And then over here, okay, I thought that Ramses would go for this river valley, although I don't know where he's going. And then Augustus is also going for this same river valley. Okay, let's see where people actually plant their cities. Okay, Ramses is first to found. Okay, well, this is not a great spot for him because he's managed to miss the, corn, and he also managed to miss the oasis. Now, he does have a lot of food here, but he needs some production for this spot. I mean, it's not a bad city spot. It's got a lot of floodplains, but he narrowly missed just about everything he would have wanted. He also misses the horses, too. Missing the horse could be good, though. We saw Cyrus in the opening round kill his game by connecting early horses and then attacking with Persian immortals. So, yeah, it's a very good spot once the borders pop, except missing this. Okay, Justinian. Now, this looks like it's going to be a holy city because Justinian's 4 turns and Gandhi... Okay, same turn, but remember, Justinian will win the same turn tiebreak here. This is not bad. It's a little bit dry, but it's a great production city. If he can get to animal husbandry and then maybe farm the floodplains... Very good production city. He's also going to have early copper, which could be good, could be bad. I will say that if early copper causes Justinian to declare war early on, that could actually be bad. Maybe. Anyway, let's see where the other cities get planted next. Okay, Brennus has gone for a garbage tier city here. It's just it's buried in jungle. Now it does, I mean, he is going to have ivory, so that's not bad, and hunting will allow him to connect the ivory, but he's got a lot of stuff he needs really badly, and this city's not going to do much to help him. If by some chance this would become a holy city, well, he will control some of, I mean, is that under the jungle? Okay, that's not under jungle. Okay, that's true. And he does start with mysticism, so we will be able to pop the borders. If he goes agriculture, this will be a 5 food tile. I guess it's not quite as bad as I thought, but it's still not a good spot. I guess it's okay. Food plus ivory. Yeah, it's not quite as bad as I said. Although, watch Justinian steal the rice. No, Justinian's not going to steal that rice. He would need to get to, let's see, this is 10 culture. What is this? 10... 100, 500. He would need 5,000 culture, so no. He'd have to drop another city up there, so I don't think that's happening. And it does kind of block expansion for Justinian a little bit. Okay, we also had new... Actually, everybody founded cities, so Gandhi's second city is up here. Now, if Gandhi does manage to get a holy city in here, he'll get a lot of culture in a pretty important part of the map. This is kind of mediocre, though. I mean, it has 1 floodplains and then a bunch of resources he can't use until much later. Long term, this is solid, but in the short run, it's pretty weak. Freddy's city is definitely better. He has a Plains Hill plant, dry wheat. He has cows in the second ring. Now, he doesn't have mysticism, so he can't pop borders, but this is pretty solid overall. He also pushed his borders out towards Brennus a little bit. And then Augustus. Okay, this is not a great second city, I'll say. He's got the bananas. Now, he's researching agriculture, so he'll be able to farm the bananas, and then that's a 4-food tile. So it's not terrible. If he pops the borders, he then gets another 4-food tile with the rice. Like, it's okay. It's all right. It's not anything special, but at least it's on the river. He does get the instant trade connection, so that's not bad. He does have that working for him as well. So, yeah, could be a lot worse, honestly. I wouldn't say it's great, but we've certainly seen worse cities, but it's not amazing. Okay, so yeah, we'll see. Has he... I'm assuming he's going to move his worker over, and... All right, there it is. Mine the gems tile. Also, the early settler. I do like that. Is anyone else building a... Okay, we have some... You know, we actually have some AIs building settlers in their capitals this game. Actually, everybody's doing it. What the heck? Why are they all building settlers in their capitals? Normally, they don't do this. I guess Freddy's not. I wonder what's going on there. Over here, this... Yeah, this is the advantage of having the early agriculture. You get the faster settler. Augustus will... He's not really taking advantage of imperialistic right now, but he will be able to work that mine tile in a second. All right, so it looks like Justinian and Gandhi are going to tie here, but as I said, Justinian should win the same turn tie. That's nice. Again, this is nice getting the... okay, he is getting +2 from imperialistic, so that helps a bit. And Augustus will get the extra research from the gems tile. All right, so let's see. I believe that Justinian wins this tiebreaker with Gandhi. And then we'll see what if Ramses opens another religion here. All right, he did. Again, this is not because he's a seeded leader. It's because he won his opening round game. So Gandhi kind of gets left holding the bag. And I think Ramses might get the next religion because unless Gandhi... No, Gandhi's like a turn behind. I think Ramses is going to get the religion here in Memphis. That would be, you know, the odds of if the religion pops up here, the odds are extremely high that it'll spread to Augustus because look at this. I mean, if there's a holy city here, right down the river, very, very high odds. Yeah, Gandhi didn't finish Gandhi didn't finish meditation. Let's just see if anyone else makes a play for this. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, Augustus went hunting. Is that hunting into animal husbandry? Just out of curiosity. Wait, who am I checking here? Augustus. No, it's hunting into archery. Okay, that's not nearly as good. That's a bit of a waste there. And then Justinian is... Okay, Justinian is hunting to animal husbandry. Kudos to Justinian on his tech choices. Although he should have gone agriculture into animal husbandry. This is still not bad. He does have double animal husbandry resources. And the Plains Cow, we know, is a really good production tile for the AI. I wonder if this stone is going to cause problems for Justinian, though. If this is going to put him in too much wonder mode. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this is a very good location for a holy city. As if Ramses gets it. Now, of course, he's building an obelisk here, which he shouldn't be doing. Let's see. Wow, Gandhi's going for another religion and he's not going to get it. This is a disaster for Gandhi. He's going to spend the first 25 turns of the game researching 2 religions and not getting either of them. Yikes. Oh boy, that's going to be rough. Okay. Well, at least Gandhi, I mean, he's built a bunch of mines, but the problem is, you know, he's mysticism mining to start. He can definitely mine these tiles. But like he doesn't have a food tech. He can't connect his wet corn. He doesn't have roads. Like he's far away from animal husbandry. Not that animal husbandry does much here. So like he's away from like the just to get back to like theory crafting. The 3 key techs early on in Civ4 are generally pottery, animal husbandry, and bronze working. And the order in which you go to those 3 is always really fascinating. But like he's a long way away from pottery because he needs wheel and one of these 2 techs to research it. He's way far away from animal husbandry. I mean, he can go to bronze working, but yeah. That Gandhi behavior's on you. I picked Brennus first to die, so Gandhi's trying to become first to die. Maybe so. So not much is going to happen these next couple turns. Yeah, Gandhi is not. This is not a good opener for him. And Brennus has now also gone for archery too. Jesus, Brennus. So the next thing we're really going to see is who gets their first settler out. It's pretty close on a bunch of these. I believe the first settler is still going to be Ramsey, so it's going to be fascinating where he sends this. Is he going to push towards Frederick and then leave more of the east open, or is he going to try to head in this direction? I mean, if he, like, drops a city over here with the ivory and the gold, that could be really strong, but more likely he'll just, like, run over here. He might go for this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to wait a couple more turns. And then Augustus, like... If Augustus drops a city like here, that would be such a waste. But like he could push up here to the river valley too. Since I have not picked Augustus, I've picked Ramses. I'm kind of hoping that the presence of this desert here will cause him not to push in that direction, and that Ramses will get that land. But we'll just have to see. Yeah, Gandhi's tech is very slow because he has like no commerce here. He has a completely commerce-less start, so his research rate's very slow. Like none of these tiles produces any commerce. Again, compared to someone like Justinian, who every tile, well, not that tile. I was going to say every tile he's working brings in additional commerce, but like just having the second city. And also people like Justinian have the trade route, you know, like that makes a difference too. Like having that connection here. It looks like, I mean, like Ramses has that trade connection too. Wheel is a good starting tech for the AI. And like this city's growing like a weed. Definitely needs to get into slavery, Civic. But anyway. I will really like Ramses if his next tech is animal husbandry after this to make use of that cow. Because, like, the one thing he needs is more production. Anyway, though, not a lot happening right now. We're just going to next turn until people... yeah, it looks like Ramses is going to get this religion. Freddy, early bronze working. What the heck? Early bronze working there. Well, Freddy's working... Okay, he is working double gold tiles right now. So Freddy has a lot of research. If you're on Team Freddy, I mean, he's researching fast. He's at 18 beakers against 10, 12... 14. Augustus is working the gems. Gandhi's on 10 as well. Brennus is on 7. Ugh, Brennus. All right, but it looks like this religion is going to indeed found here. And, yep, he opted to take Buddhism. And he will, because he's spiritual, he will not lose a turn in anarchy there. So that's kind of nice. So this city's going to... This is a nice spot to have a holy city. It really is. As I said, very high odds to spread to Augustus and non-trivial odds to spread over here to Freddy as well. Like post-sailing, that's not that hard to get over there. Should control a large portion of the map. Because like the borders will pop out very quickly to the third ring, which is over here. And then here, here, here. And then on this side, it's out to here. That just locks down a lot of territory. That's pretty good. On the other hand, the Holy City will get those horses. That's true. The horse poison pill is in effect. It's absolutely true. All right. Let's see where the settlers are going to go. As I said, this is the first one. First one done. Now, who's going to be the next after Ramses to get the settler done? And yeah, fortunately for him, he doesn't have to waste a turn of anarchy. A lot of settlers finishing immediately afterwards. All right. It looks like Augustus is next, and then Gandhi and Justinian are just behind that. Ramses went for masonry. Oof. That's a bit of an oofer. Really would have preferred... is he on a... He's not on another religion, is he? Oh, God. He's on another religion. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. What isn't a poison pill? Here's the things that aren't. Food techs, wheel, pottery, animal husbandry, bronze working. Those are not poison pills. Anything else is. Looks like he is absolutely in Culture 1 mode already. Well, that does mean he's probably less likely to declare war. Interesting. And people wanted to look at the diplomacy. Yeah, Gandhi's worst enemy of Justinian too. Interesting. That's kind of interesting there. But, you know, if he founds another religion and buries it somewhere, where is his next settler going? Is he going to the north? Oh my god, where are you going, buddy? Why is this city settler going up here? Buddy, you got a gold tile right here. Anyway, it looks like Augustus just finished his settler as well. Let's put it on domestic so we can watch where these units are going. Oh, Picard facepalm gif. What? Oh my god. Why? You have this spot available. You have this spot available. You have this spot available. Why? Oh, I mean, okay, there is a fish. I mean, okay, there is a fish tile here, but why? Like, seriously, why? Why? Oh, boy. All right. Well, that certainly opens things up a bit for Augustus. Is he going to be smart? Oh, no, and he is doing the same dumb thing. He's marching his settler down to the seacoast as well. All right. The heck is going on here? All right. Anyway. Well, Freddy does not have a settler. Gandhi does have a settler, but it's going west again. And Justinian's settler, it has not moved out yet. Justinian's moving west as well. Okay. Like, and now Ramses will build wonders forever. Maybe so. I still think his position's not that bad as long as he just expands. There's a lot of room for high-quality cities for him. Maybe. Well, it looks like he's going to bury the third religion, and it's probably going to pop up in this city here, for what that's worth. Anyway. All right, well, we're about to have our next city. Oh, there, we actually do have our next city. All right, Augustus planted this spot here. I don't quite know what he's doing with this spot. If you have a turn 25 look at capitals, I'm happy to do that. Brennus finally going to fishing. Okay, Brennus will finally get some kind of tech that connects food. I don't think this was where Augustus should have gone with his third city. I don't know. His second and third cities are just kind of weak, unfortunately for him. All right, well, Thebes is back on settler again. Really should connect this. Really should have gone animal husbandry. But yeah, he's gone the very slow monotheism. It's a darn good thing for Ramses that he has opened with mysticism, polytheism, masonry, monotheism. It's a darn good thing he started agriculture wheel, or he'd be in all kinds of trouble right now. Very good thing for him that he has those texts to play around with, or else he'd be in all kinds of trouble. All right, so yeah, Gandhi, this is also kind of a weak spot. I mean, it gets much better when borders expand, but it's not that great. And Justinian is going west again, going to secure his horses, I guess. All right, we wanted to look at the capitals. Let's start with Justinian. He still doesn't have agriculture yet. That's a bit of a mistake not to have that. It's really holding back his capital. Also, even though he has animal husbandry, he has not connected the cows at his capital yet. Or if he did, they got pillaged by the Barbs. So that's kind of weird. Not the greatest start. I mean, it's better than Brennus's poor start. Well, he connected his marble with his masonry attack, but that's it. I mean, he's size 2. Not what you want at this stage of the game, to say the least. Freddy's capital is way better. Look at this. This is actually pretty nice over here. Again, Freddy's a great capital. There's no question about that. It's just, where does he go after that? And he should have just finished a settler, too, didn't he? Oh, there it is. It's moving south. Okay. Interesting that Gandhi and Frederick have gone west with their settlers thus far. Gandhi has no food techs. Yeah, he's researching the wheel. This is not a good start for Gandhi. He's really struggling here. We've been checking in over here. This city just grew to size 4 this turn. He's got the dry corn, but he really needs to improve another. It's been too heavy on religious texts. He needs to improve some other stuff. Memphis, though, I mean, it has a lot of food. Slavery civic would be really useful here, but yeah, not a lot of production here. I'm a little worried about the lack of production. And then Augustus has just connected these two resources, and that's it. He's also built some farms. As you said, he farmed the bananas for food tile. Gandhi's, yeah, I just said I didn't like this start for Gandhi. I do like that over here that Ramses is still expanding. I like that he did another settler, and Augustus is also another settler. Maybe the two of them will not pick such ridiculous spots for their next cities. Anyway, Freddy has his settler on the move. Justinian just founded in a spot that I would not have chosen. At least he does have mysticism, so he can pop the borders here, but like all his food's in the second ring. He does have horses here. He's actually going to have very early copper and horses. Like this probably means the fish tile never gets worked unless a city goes here. I don't know. This is not the spot I would have chosen, to say the least. Yeah, the fish is probably orphaned. That's what I thought as well. All right, where's Brennus going to send his next city? I think he just got a settler out. Okay. Oh, he's planning it over here as well. Man, everybody's going west with their cities. Well, he might lose this to a barb archer. It's theoretically possible. All right, never mind. So this is another spot on the coast. Wow, I mean, what are the odds that Brennus and Justinian end up in war? I mean, look how much they've already got a fair amount of border tension here. Well, I guess they don't technically conflict yet, but they will pretty soon. Right on top of each other. Justinian still has a good bit of room over here. It'll be interesting to see who gets this spot. Like, if Brennus puts a city right here, he could really cut off Justinian. But if Justinian gets a city here, he could get maybe 2 more here and then like 3 or 4 more down here. Who gets this spot like right here is going to be really important. I would guess that Justinian gets this and maybe pushes further east, especially because Gandhi's not doing that well. But oh, and Freddie also settled here, which is not a great spot overall. Well, anyway, it looks like the next settler is probably going to be Augustus from out of here. Ramses is almost finished limping to this next religion. And otherwise, people are mostly just doing early text, like Freddie's on pottery for right now. Oh, we have Barb City. First Barb City popping up in the backlines. Probably hurts Ramses the most, although I don't think this is too big of an issue for him. I don't think he's going to be settling the northern seacoast. But then again, I didn't think he'd put his 3rd city here either. Moron. Anyway, he really needs slave. He has tons of food, but not a lot of production. He would really benefit from slavery. All right. Anyway, well, Justinian is currently the score leader, although it's pretty close. Brennus and Gandhi are definitely struggling with their openers. The community did identify that these two are Justinian in danger of getting cut off. He is if Brennus puts a city here, as I said, which is a possibility. Is Brennus working on any more settlers? Brennus does not have a settler in production right now, though. Gandhi has 1. Freddie is doing something over here. I mean, he's got these beautiful yields in his capital for what that's worth. Barb's settling the best spot so far. Yeah, and that's a nice city spot. Someone's going to get that eventually. Anyway, I think that Augustus gets the next city out, so we'll probably just watch over here. All right, Ramses is about to get his next religion, so we might as well make sure the map's revealed. So that, I mean, it should pop up right here, which is in a really awkward spot. Ramses, oh, now he's going Stonehenge? Okay, buddy. Well, that would get him an early this might not be terrible if he gets it. It would get him a very early profit for his shrine. So that actually might not be terrible. But it might not be great either. Only 9 turns? It's not that... Oh, he's working a lot of... Okay. It's actually not that bad. Okay. Working a lot of forest tiles there. I don't hate that play, honestly. I don't hate that play, especially because we know he's going culture. All right, so we end up with Islam here. For Ramses' sake, I hope that doesn't spread. Let's see where Augustus goes with this next spot. Is he going to push to the jungles? Is he going to try to grab this fish tile? He just is finishing a settler here. All right, so, all right, Ramses went for cheap fishing. He did go to organized religion, which I think people said was his favorite civic. Is that right? Ramses. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, he does like organized religion, so if anyone else gets there, going to be predisposed to like them. Freddie and Gandhi both like universal suffrage. We'll see if either one makes it that long in the game. All right, so we've got where's the settler going? It just popped up here. It hasn't started moving yet. Anyone else looking to build Stonehenge, just out of curiosity? No one else. Justinian's on another settler. Justinian's second city, I think, is actually better than his capital at this point. Ramses wanted to bury this religion. Oh, yeah, you're right. That actually speeds up the Stonehenge build by actually does get him... he was at 12, and now he's at 14. That does speed up the Stonehenge build. That's true. City's also about to pop its borders. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate this opening from Ramses. I think he should... Oh, he's building an Islamic mission. Oh, that's right, because he's already in culture mode. That's right. He's already looking to spread his religion around. Okay. Well, I mean, let me put it this way. If Ramses doesn't get attacked in this game, if he just sits in the corner and builds, he could win a very early cultural victory. Like, he's going through the early stages of what could be an early cultural win. The real question is just, is he going to get attacked? All right, so all right, Augustus is moving north with this settler. He looks like he's going, okay, he looks like he is headed in this direction. That's good for Augustus. I was worried he's going to drop a city like here, which would be a disaster. Ramses also has his settler, so they're both moving east. I think they're going to split this area over here. I'm wondering how far Augustus is going to go. Do we have any other settlers out, just out of curiosity? No, that's just a fast worker. Nope. None others yet, although Justinian's almost got another settler done. So we'll just watch these two at the moment. Okay. Well, it does look like Augustus is going for this river valley, so he's going to get at least some of that. And it looks like Ramses is going to pick the spot he should have picked previously. I mean, if he gets gold and ivory, that's a lot of early game happiness. Like, a lot. Interesting. And he went for pottery. Okay, he still needs to get animal husbandry. Pottery's not terrible, though. And Augustus is picking up bronze working. Freddy going for a very fast iron working. So he's going to have iron connected pretty soon. Also the Great Wall. And then Justinian's backtracking for archery. Gandhi and Brennus are like already out of this game. All right, let's see where Augustus drops his city. Okay, I don't hate this spot. I like this for him. If he can backfill behind this, it's going to be pretty nice. He also cuts off some of the north from, what's his name? From Ramses. Although the fact that Freddy has gone completely west with his cities means there is still room for another city over here. And then I think where is this settler going? I would guess that this is probably going to drop next to the gold and the ivory. All right, so that's the early Stonehenge there. As we said, this should get him a great profit very soon. With the obelisk, he can even run priest specialists. I wouldn't be shocked if he runs a few priest specialists. And look, he is absolutely trying to spread his religion everywhere already. Look at all these missionaries. That, like, he doesn't have open borders, so he doesn't have writing yet, so he can't spam anyone else. But the minute he gets writing tech, he's going to start spamming everybody else with open borders and spreading that religion. Okay, Ramses, why on the gold tile? Why does the AI like this so much? These city spots are just, why not one tile further east? Like, come on, buddy. Come on, dude. Like, if you just settle here, you get the ivory, and then you get floodplains in the second ring. Like, why? What is this? Oh my god. Anyway, well, he does get gold. I mean, he does get a gold resource, so okay. Congrats. You have successfully wasted one of the games. It's not even on the river. I don't understand this. Oh boy. Ramses, man. Cultural AIs. Okay. All right. Well, I think the conditions are still there for an early Ramses cultural victory. He's gotten like the early parts of this correct, but he's also done some really dumb stuff. All right. Justinian also has a settler out, so we should watch where he goes with this one. It's still in the city for right now. Gandhi also has a settler here in Vijayanagara. And Brennus is working on, actually, I was going to say one. He's actually working on two. Freddy is not working on a settler. He's building the Great Wall instead. Oh, we just had a Barb City pop up in a really crucial spot. That's a really critical spot right here. This is probably bad for Brennus and Justinian. Like, that is not a good spot. Look at this. Oof. Wow. This could be pretty bad for Justinian. That's a tough break. I think he's probably stuck to his little peninsula now. Yeah. Now watch Gandhi snipe this city. I know, right? Okay. Well, Augustus is back on another settler. I like seeing that as well. He definitely needs to expand. This city's kind of out there by itself, isn't it? All right, anyway. Did Ramses bother to connect his... So he has fishing tech. He needs to build a workboat. Is he gonna... All right, he's building a... Like, buddy, just build the workboat. You have one coastal city. Build the freaking workboat. All right, Ramses is now finally starting to backtrack for some more appropriate techs. Did he queue up bronze working? No, he just got mining. Will you finally pick up animal husbandry, buddy? Anyway. All right, so we do have some settlers on the map. We should probably watch those. Gandhi has a settler here, but he hasn't moved it out. I think it's because that Barb Archer is running around, and he's hesitant to move out while it's there. He still has the settler there. And there's bronze working finishing for Augustus. And Justinian's about to plant the city down here. All right. Not great. It's okay. He's got floodplains tiles. Not too bad. Once the borders pop, it's not that bad. And he's got another settler in production, too. Justinian's quite good at expanding. I think that's the thing. He's one of the reasons why he's such an effective AI. So he's quite good at expanding. And he does still have room for some more cities, right? He's got 4. He can definitely get up to about 8, roughly. And then it's going to come down to how he does against the other AIs, because I do think he has to fight his way through this. Did Augustus finish that settler? He was on a settler here. Workers. Okay, I thought he was building another settler. Did he cancel that? Maybe he did. Because I don't see one at the moment. I do see more Buddhist missionaries. I do see more Buddhist missionaries running around. And Islamic missionaries. All right, so do we have any settlers? We have a Gandhi settler on the map we can be watching as it moves forward here. Ramses, like why? Why are you on sailing of all things? Just get animal husbandry, buddy. Just get animal husbandry. Oh my God. Well, sailing will cause, it could cause his religion to travel over rivers better. I think that's how that works. I guess he canceled the settler for a barracks, huh? Well, now he's putting the settler over here. Okay. And Gandhi is trying to get a city down over here, although he's just defended by warriors. There's some barbs being nuisances in the area. Also, Freddy is building swords. What the heck? Don't tell me Freddy's plotting war. Okay, he's not. He has 3 cities. So again, Frederick's starting position, really, really nice. But there's a reason why I didn't pick him. Like, look at this. He's got 3 cities here. Like, what's he doing? And he still hasn't expanded borders yet. Does he have mysticism, by the way, Freddy? Nope, still no border expansions here. Sailing connects coastal cities. It's true. It's true. Justinian is also now going for bronze working, so he'll get copper connected off that. He already has horses connected. I would like it if Ramses was doing a little bit more in the way of building settlers, but we are on turn 50. Justinian and Ramses are probably the 2 strongest at this point, which I'm happy with. Ramses does have the gold connected, so he's got a decent amount of happiness. You know, one thing that would be good for Ramses to build, he should get to priesthood and build his very cheap temples, because he already has double religion, and he's spiritual, so he gets cheap temples. He could build very, very inexpensive temples. But no, he's got to go for sailing tech instead. Okay, buddy. But if his religion expands across water, that could help. All right, so 50 turns down thus far. Let's get our overview screenshot. A little bit harder to get the whole map in because it's got this weird shape in it. Oh, he's running 2 priests. Did he actually running 2 priests? I missed that. Well, he's about to get a prophet in just 7 more turns. That will be a very early shrine. Well, he's going to get a prophet from one of these 2. He's probably going to try to do double shrine. Okay, he just needs to expand more. Let's look at our overall charts, as we usually do, 50 turns into the game. GMP. Freddy and Ramses are up there, although Frederick's is probably more research and Ramses is probably more culture. Production, it's pretty close. Ramses is bad in production. Justinian is tops in production. That's probably a good sign for his game plan. Food is pretty close. Gandhi and Frederick are struggling. Excuse me. Frederick is tops in power because he was very quick to connect metals. Ramses is last in power. He better hope he doesn't get attacked. If he gets attacked, he's in trouble. Culture, Justinian and Ramses are tops there. In terms of research rate, going through quickly, Justinian 9, Ramses 12, Augustus 10, Frederick 21. Freddy's definitely the research leader. Gandhi 8, and Brennus 12. Okay. Brennus should have a settler on the map from what I remember. He does not over here. He has one here, and I believe this might be the only settler on the board right now, unless Freddy has one. Freddy has one as well. Okay, so we'll watch those 2. I would say that Brennus and Gandhi, I think, are in the most trouble. I don't love the way Frederick's opening game has gone either, but his capital is at least better. I don't know how he's last in expansion with the capital he had there. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But at least he's got the game's best unique building. Anyway, Justinian should be... Yeah, Justinian is a settler on the map, too, that's running around. I don't know quite where... Okay, he hasn't quite decided where he wants to settle it yet. Brennus is now finally expanding east. And did Augustus ever... Okay, Augustus just finished another settler as well. Again, all right, Ramses is slowly building he needs to drop these priest specialists. I think he is going to drop them in a couple turns, though. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Freddy, what is this? Frederick, what the heck? That is somewhat at a flip risk. I guess not that badly, but... Freddy, that is an interesting choice for a city. Does deny a spot that I thought might go to Ramses, though. I thought Ramses might get a city over here, but now that's been denied, and then we'll have to see what Augustus does in terms of denying spots over here. Ramses does need to get up to about 8 cities, I think. If he gets stuck on, like, 6, I'm not sure that he's going to be all that viable. We'll see. I will say if someone else were to ever capture this from Frederick, would probably culture flip, but... All right, where is Augustus moving that settler of his? Go back to the domestics here. Okay, he's moving it north, or east at least. I don't know if it's quite going north. Justinian also had... Okay, wait, is Justinian going to found there? Buddy, I mean, okay, there is a fish. It's not atrocious. There is a fish there. That's a very early prophet. But, like, Justinian, like, come on, buddy. Come on. Yes, I'm outside. That's right. This is on our back porch that we just had built this spring. It's very nice out here. Well, this is a pretty efficient use of terrain, so I don't hate this. It does leave room for more cities, but I feel like he could have gotten a better spot than that. Anyway, great lighthouse. And then we just saw Brennus plant a spot here. It's honestly not that bad. It did just steal a food tile away from the capital, but it's not that bad. Pretty decent. Okay. This city is definitely drawing a lot of barb attention over here, but since it's on a hill, it's unlikely to die anytime soon. And Ramses is about to get his shrine, so I'm assuming he'll build the shrine here. Yeah, that is a turn 56 shrine. His religion certainly should spread pretty quickly. All right, and yeah, and just like that, we expected that Augustus would pick up his religion, and unsurprisingly it did. This should lock them at pleased with each other. Yep, and remember, they will not plot at pleased, so that's a big gain for Ramses, because he's definitely playing the cultural route here. And he is finally now going animal husbandry. The question is just, does he have enough, is he going to get enough land, I think is the issue. Oh, there's a barb city over here, too. Interesting. And wow, there's 3 barb cities. Okay, I apparently missed. Now they looks like they were founded relatively recently, but you guys probably spotted that in chat. I did not. 3 barb. Okay, that's going to be a big deal. Who gets these barb cities? Let's see. Are any of them on hills? This one's on a hill, and the other 2 are not. Okay. Yeah, some free real estate indeed. I'm really curious where Augustus puts this down. Looks like he's... Alright, looks like he's going to the southern... He's going to go for this resource cluster down here. But he's got another settler in line behind that. So Augustus is doing what he needs to do in terms of settling. Now it's just... Yeah, it's a good question of can Ramses just get enough territory? Because he hasn't claimed enough just yet. I mean, he can get a coastal city up here and whatnot. He'll finally be able to connect his horses and his... whatchamacallit? His cows. Alright, Freddy is building some more settlers. There's still room for another city up here on the north coast, but Freddy is running out of space very quickly. Let's check in to see if anyone's plotting war, just out of curiosity. So you are not. Freddy, you are not. I wouldn't expect you to be. Gandhi, I would not expect you to be. Yeah, we have nothing to gain. Augustus, I don't think has metals connected. And Brennus, no. So no one's plotting war just yet. Still in peaceful mode. But Justinian's going to get bronze working hooked here. He just founded this city, Nicomedia, on the coast. So he's definitely expanding. 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. As I said, I think he has room for about 8 cities here. And then we'll just have to see. I mean, Brennus is still trying to get freaking agriculture, so that's certainly not much. It's just, I mean, at least he got another city here. I don't know, though. I hope for Justinian's sake he waits until he has catapults. But, like, if he starts a war with just, like, copper connected and he's just ramming units into... duns and yeah, if he's just ramming units into cities protected by duns with no catapults, it's going to be ugly. Yeah, the eastern and western leaders don't look like they've quite made connection yet. All right, I don't know that this is the greatest spot for Augustus to put a city down, but I believe he has bronze working. Yes, so he will be able to connect the copper, and that's a nice pickup in that respect. And there's a settler done by Ramses. Gandhi also recently settled over here. And Gandhi's like starting to get back in this a bit. He, does he have bronze working? Just out of curiosity, I wasn't tracking if he had. No, he doesn't have bronze working, so Gandhi doesn't have any metals connected yet. We'll be curious to see who's able to capture this Barb city. It's going to be tough because it's on the hill. Like, it's just hard to kill archers in a city on a hill until you get up to at least swords. A lot of people are also trying to build the pyramids. I don't know quite who's the favorite in that regard, but someone's going to try to build them. Also curious, where is... Okay, Ramses is going west with his settler. I guess he's going to try to drop a spot, like right here, I would guess, to take advantage of that cow. That's not the worst idea, but it does mean that there's still room to grab over here on the eastern side. Interesting. Just like he's moving into a very contested part of the map, instead of going for the this wide open area over here. Can't believe he managed to miss the ivory. Can't believe he managed to miss that. He's going to get another profit for his other shrine pretty soon, too. Although I think it might actually be bad to get that. If he doesn't want Islam to spread, he wants... okay. Also manages to miss most of the food. I mean, I guess there's some... water from floodplains tiles here. And I guess he wanted the stone if he's going to be wonder building, I guess. Still an interesting spot, to say the least. All right. Wow, yeah, Neapolis has turned into a nice city already. So Augustus is doing a good job of expanding. He's on ironworking over here. But he's definitely please-locked with, like, he can't declare on Ramses or Frederick. So right now, the only one he could declare on is Gandhi, which is kind of interesting. Worst part, Ramses missing the ivory is that city is named it's also named Elephantine. Oh, you're right. That is pretty funny. It's actually named Elephantine. I mean, the city will pop borders to get them eventually, but still, that was kind of dumb. So Justinian's still expanding. Look, he's got another settler just moving out right there. He's just about finished settling his back lines. He's still building another settler back there. Although it does seem like he's kind of killed his economy in the process. And Brennus founded a city here, and Freddy founded a city here. Freddy still apparently does not have mysticism. No, he must have just recently gotten it, because he went the top part of the tree. Okay, so his cities will now finally be able to pop borders. But most of the western side of the map's pretty settled. There's actually still quite a bit of space over here in the east, though. And there's also room down here, too. Some pretty nice land. So Augustus can definitely get larger. And Justinian has room for, like, one more. Maybe Brennus can squeeze, or Freddy can squeeze one in here. But I think Freddy's almost out of space. So we might start to see people getting a little more aggressive after that. Nothing too crazy in terms of text aside from Freddy being on monarchy. I am a little concerned about Justinian's research rate, though. He's all the way down to 3 beakers per turn. That's a bit of a concern that he's on 3 beakers per turn right now. He might want to get fail gold from the pyramids here to save his economy. Does he have pottery? He does have pottery, right? That's a bad sign. He doesn't have pottery tech, and he's doing an 18-turn priesthood. I mean, he has connected copper, but he's only running... I mean, he could tick this up probably to 20%, but he's only running +3 gold per turn. That's not a good sign. Especially if he's... Is he plotting war? No, not yet. That's a bad sign for him. He needs to get his economy in order. It's not going to matter. If he falls that far behind, it's not going to be a good sign, to say the least. Well... I'm glad I didn't... I'm kind of glad I didn't pick Justinian. I know he's leading in score right now, but I'm still concerned about him. I'm still definitely concerned about him. I do wish that Ramses would actually build a few more settlers here. Because Augustus is doing a pretty good job of snapping up the map. Now, he's got a settler there, and then is that another? So he got 2 more settlers moving around on the map. I love how Augustus is snapping up the map here. But I like... everything else about Ramses except that he hasn't built... I like everything about him except the fact that he has not expanded that well. Yeah, this... it's actually putting some cultural pressure on Cologne, which can't even work this tile. It's pretty funny. Anyway. Monarchy research. Interesting. That would be a nice pickup for Ramses. Oh, wow. Okay, this... this was maybe not the best place to put a city. Because, I mean, I guess Elephantine's not quite there yet, but wow, okay. This was what I was a little bit concerned about this, that Augustus might start grabbing up this territory, but I kind of didn't think that Ramses would be on 5 cities when he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a lot of them. Yeah, and the ivory is denied at this point. Ivory is denied here. Well, we'll see. It's certainly going to cause some border tension. Again, Elephantine, if it had just gone like 1 tile further east, such a bad spot to put a city down. So Ramses is getting squeezed now. He definitely needs more than 5 cities. 5 is not enough for him to be viable in this game. He's building another settler, but it's a little bit late here. All right, Gandhi has now also picked up Ramses' religion. So again, if you're curious here, so now Ramses should be, I guess he's not please locked with Gandhi just yet. But Gandhi is certainly please locked with him. And this Buddhist block is definitely looking pretty solid over here. I'm worried about Justinian running a religion that no one else is practicing. That's never really a good sign when that happens. But still early in the game, to be sure. Still early in the game. Yeah, Augustus is certainly settling the map really well. Like, really well. He's about to get another city over here. As long as his economy is reasonably... Oh boy, and Freddy got his first great person's a great spy. He's also about to get ironworking done, and we know he has iron already. How many cities does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities? It's a lot of cities. A lot of cities over there. So I almost feel that Ramses needs to capture 1 or 2 of these Barb cities, or he's in a lot of trouble. If Augustus grabs Praetorians and just knocks over all 3 Barb cities, he's going to have a massive empire over here. Gandhi expands his borders. That's... Alrighty. Well, okay. Temple of Artemis, that's not going to do a whole lot, I would say. I do think that monarchy is a good tech for Ramses to pick up. I don't suppose he's plotting war with somebody. Or Justinian? Nope. Augustus? Nope. I wouldn't think so. How about Brennus? He's the one probably most likely. Nope. No one's plotting war just yet. Anyway, Justinian's econ seems like it's been salvaged at least a little bit, as Ramses is going to get shrine number 2 here in a minute. This tile should flip back to Frederick, because it's first ring, and it's like 8th ring over here. This city does not seem interested in getting... Oh, never mind. I was going to say it wasn't interested in getting culture, but Buddhism spread, so that'll help with borders. Okay. And then the Islamic shrine's already done, too. Not that it's expanded very well. Yeah, the Eastern leaders I don't think are in contact with Justinian. And the reason why is no one... people don't have writing yet, so they can't sign open borders. As soon as they have open borders... I expect as soon as Freddy has writing, he'll sign open borders. By the way, Freddy founded a couple more cities on the north coast here. But he is definitely out of space now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 7 cities. Again, Ramses just needs to get more cities on the map. Like, I like everything about his game except the fact that he's not expanding, which is a kind of a big thing. He does have another settler on the map here. We'll see what he does with it. Apparently just stand in place for the moment. Yeah. So it looks like the map's mostly been settled at this point. There's just like this northeast corner that still has a little space available. All right, I mean, I guess that... Wait, where is this settler going? I guess it's going to this little spot here. All right, well, Justinian ended up getting... He actually did end up getting the pyramids. I thought he was going to end up with fail gold for that, but no, he ended up getting the pyramids. So is he going to swap civics into... I mean, he's still in despotism right now. Let's see if he swaps his civics. I guess that's one way to pop the borders in this town, is to just build the pyramids there. I did not think that little city was going to get... Oh, he went uni-suffrage. What the... Why? Why uni-suffrage? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, boy. Okay. You're working out and listening to this? Interesting. I mean, that's just like such a waste. Such a waste. All right. Well, Justinian really dislikes Gandhi. Interesting. He dislikes Gandhi more than Brennus. I mean, I guess that's peace weight. I am surprised, though. That said, Brennus is not exactly popular. He is... People feel towards him they're cautious, annoyed. So Brennus, I don't know. I mean, I understand different religion. I get it. Oh, hello. Freddy's got a lot of units here. Is Freddy going to take this spot? The city vandal? Justinian's got some units here too. Okay. Well, someone's going to take this city in the near future. Let's just refresh the map. There's a lot of units in here. Well, Ramses did get another city. It's not a very good city, but he did get one. So he did get to number 6. And he's sending war chariots off here. If he could somehow get this city, that would help him out tremendously. Because then he could backfill another city on the north coast. That would really help him if he could get that. We'll see. Let's watch this Barb city, though. Freddy might get his own... That's true. Actually, it looks like Fred is going to get his own religion. That could be a big deal. Just because he's advanced down the tech tree faster than anyone else. Yeah, there's a lot of people outside here. All right, Ramses adopted hereditary rule. All right, Gandhi got the Oracle. Justinian was working on that. What did Gandhi slingshot? He also took monarchy. Okay, so a lot of people are about to be in hereditary rule. Now, no one has hereditary rule as their favorite civic, which is unusual because it's one of the most common favorite civics, but a lot of people are about to be in it. Right now, Freddy and Ramses are already in it. If Brennus would ever go organized religion, he actually has that favorite civic with Ramses. Okay. So anyway, yeah, Gandhi looks a little better than he did earlier in the game. As I said, he didn't look too strong early on. Well, apparently those two war chariots attacked and did not kill anything over there. Not the greatest. So we should start seeing some conflicts break out soon. If you're curious about who has the most power right now, it's Frederick, Augustus, and Justinian are all very close. Ramses is definitely the weakest. And you can see here who dislikes whom. Justinian is not terribly popular in this game either. He actually hasn't met that many people. He still hasn't met any of the Eastern leaders, but that should change because people are going to be signing open borders. He is the score leader here. I mean, he's got a nice territory. Oh, Freddy converted to the minority religion. But he's going to swap. He's probably going to swap into his own religion shortly. Still, him being in that religion is really unusual. Freddy, let's see. How do people feel about Frederick? So he is pleased. He's apparently still pleased locked with Ramses and Augustus. He doesn't like the other leaders. That will probably... but now Ramses is just cautious towards him. Whereas Ramses is pleased with everybody else in his coalition. I would probably want to be one of the leaders that has Buddhism just because like they're in a big happy family right now. Gandhi just put this city down. Now, yeah, Justinian, the big issue for him is his tech rate is not good at the moment. We'll see if Freddy swaps into Hinduism. He would have swapped into it if he had discovered this before Islam spread. He might burn another turn of anarchy because where is his, where's the holy city? Hinduism is in Hamburg. Where's Hamburg? Here. Okay, over here. Like, if he sends the missionary back to his capital and converts it, which he probably will do. Yeah, he just sent it back to his capital. He'll probably flip into this, although Ramses is apparently spamming him with missionaries right now, amusingly enough. Anyway. So yeah, the space is... most of the map's pretty settled, so we're just kind of like waiting for conflicts to break out. I don't think the AI wants to settle cities here as long as the barbarians are in the region. I know Ramses is sending war chariots over here, but he's going to probably need a better unit than that if he wants to crack this Barb city. And then somehow the city of Vandal hasn't gotten... well, not somehow. It's on a hill. It's very hard to crack cities on a hill. Yeah, Augustus could get some more cities. And Brennus converted to... okay. Freddy's minority religion. Okay. Brennus apparently didn't have a religion up to that point. Praetorians on their way. That's true. That, I mean, you would say that Augustus is the favorite to get some of these Barb cities because he has Praetorians. If he's not plotting war with somebody else, which he's apparently not at the moment. I wouldn't expect these guys to be plotting. I would expect Justinian and Brennus to be soon. Nope. Gandhi neither. Nope. Nope. Nobody's plotting war. It's minority religions all the way. Yeah, not a good choice for Brennus to pop into, to say the least. So we're just kind of chilling right now, waiting to see. Barb City captures are probably the most noteworthy thing. Justinian's actually sending building a pretty good stack over here. Freddy has like random units, but like who gets this is always pretty random. Yeah, there's a number of units coming over here from various There's a lot of war chariots apparently heading over here. Still 4 archers defending, though. 5 archers with that one out of the city. I mean, the AI gets so many discounts against barbs on deity. And there's Justinian getting into... Okay, apparently he's the pyramids to swap into hereditary rule. That's a good call. Also, early construction here from Augustus. He's really taking control of a lot of this flood. I thought that Ramses would get a little bit more of this river valley, but hasn't done so yet. Now also building some swords, too. So this is down to 3 barbs remaining. I guess some of these war chariots won their fights, I guess. That one apparently attacked again and didn't win. There are 4 barb archers up here. This one is city garrison 3. What the heck? How about over here? This city is still holding, and then so far this city hasn't really gotten attacked yet, although there are praetorians over here. Just trying to keep an eye on... Yeah, I think the praetorians should not have much difficulty killing archers. Even archers in a city on a hill. Now Ramses got another great prophet. Don't be surprised if he doesn't bulb theology for another religion. And apparently he's going to found... Ramses is going to found a city up here in the Arctic. He found it on an iron tile. Just barely out of range of... Okay. Oh, the Indian... Wow. Oh my god. Gandhi sniped this with a warrior. What? Frederick and Justinian both had big armies over here. A freaking warrior is the one that captures it. Are you kidding me? Gandhi had 2 warriors here, and he takes the city. That's unbelievable. Are you kidding me? That's pretty ridiculous. Oh my god. Yeah, Brennus, Frederick, Justinian all had units here, and that it's the freaking Gandhi warrior takes the city. Unbelievable. Anyway. I do think this barb city will probably get captured by Ramses, but he's going to have to get through that city garrison. 3 archer. There's no guarantee. Meanwhile, down here, a praetorian already attacked and killed 1 archer, and there's more on the way. So this city is going to go to Augustus, barring a miracle. Yeah, that praetorian's already killed multiple archers. The 8 strength is really good for killing the 3 strength units. And then this city's also got some units running around. So anyway, yeah, Barb City's down to just 2 archers left, but it's still hanging in there for right now. At some point, Justinian did toss a city way down here, Iconium. So he's just about out of room at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities. Not bad at all. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities to Brennus. Gandhi has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with that Barb City, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, everybody's just about out of room to expand, so it really is... You would expect conflicts to start breaking out soon. And there's religion number 3 for... as that Barb City gets picked up. As expected. Although it actually might get recaptured by the Barbs here temporarily, because this chariot has 0.6 health. I mean, we'll see what happens. Augustus also has a settler over here, too. Nope, it did not manage to kill the unit. Where is that settler? There it is. So yeah, Augustus is going to have a lot of territory over here, like way more than Ramses. That's a bad sign for Ramses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, if he gets this, he get to 8. I think if he can get this city, he might be okay, but Augustus is definitely going to be a lot larger. Anyway, let's just check in to see if anybody's plotting war. You are not. You are not. You are not. You are not. Nope. You are not. Oops, wrong person, wrong click. And you, wow, nobody is plotting war. This wild. Another settler coming up here. Is there even space for a settler over here? Augustus is about to drop a city over here on the East Coast too. Yeah, Augustus has done a really nice job of settling this. And Freddie has converted... Okay, Freddie swapped into his religion, unsurprisingly. Okay. So we've got 3... This is the problem for Justinian. One of the reasons why I was skeptical about him on this map is just no one is following his religion. Is Augustus at 11 cities? He's around that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, he's at 11. He's almost certainly going to get this Barb City, too. I really think the one spot that that hurt Ramses is letting him get this spot here. That like, there's just no excuse for that. Elephantine should have been like 2 tiles further east. It's just inexcusable to let that spot go to Augustus. I thought that Ramses would get at least half of this river valley, but he's kind of let the whole thing go over to Augustus. And he's just kind of like been filling cities in the scraps. But I mean, if Ramses never gets attacked, like, he has enough cities to win by culture. He really does. And he's already got 3 holy cities. Like, that's definitely enough to win by culture. Oh, man. Okay. Well, apparently he's not concerned about cultural pressure. Is he still please locked with Augustus? They are. The we love care for our brothers and sisters in the faith is offsetting their border tensions. So for the moment, Ramses is safe. For the moment, these two are please locked with each other. And yeah, it's the Gandhi, Augustus, and Ramses will all not attack each other. They're all of them are pleased with each other, and none of them will declare war at pleased. So that religion is really, really pulling a lot of weight at the moment. Anyway, we're turn 100, so let's just take a quick look here. GMP, Ramses with all his culture is tops. Wow, Brennus is not good. Justinian has kind of rescued his economy because it was like way down here. He's gotten it back to respectable. That's good news for him. Production boy, Ramses' production sucks. Augustus looks good there. Augustus and Justinian are way out in front in total food. And then in power, Augustus is tops of power. Boy, Ramses is good news for Ramses that he's not that he's please locked with so many people because his military is pretty terrible. It's really funny because Augustus's culture is so strong, but he's so bad at everything else. Anyway, most advanced. Okay, this is a good comparison. So Freddy is first, Ramses is second, Gandhi third. Okay, Justinian's last. That's, oh, I guess he didn't even have iron working. That's, yeah, I'm concerned about Justinian. I know he's first in score here. It's just no one is following his religion and his economy's not good. So even though he's leading in like food and he's up there in production and his power's looking good, I'm just worried long term. I mean, I don't think it's impossible for him to win this. It's just going to be a hard task, I think. Like, he has to kind of cut through Brennus and Gandhi and maybe Freddy. It's just a lot to ask. I don't know. So anyway, we still have these Barb cities, and like this Barb city is now Augustus is going for this Barb city too. And I mean, he looks like he's going to get it. Also, if Ramses doesn't get his act together, that other Barb city is going to just get captured by Augustus as well. Because he's just marching around capturing every Barb city that have popped up over here. Justinian is going to get a profit for his shrine. Oh, wow. Okay. I just checked a couple turns ago, and these weren't plotting war. Okay. First war declaration, Brennus declaring on Justinian. I don't think this is good for either of them. I really don't. Because I think Justinian ideally needed to wait until he had construction tech. Because he's like not going to... I mean, is he going to be able to capture cities off Brennus? Probably not. It's not like Brennus is going to capture anything off him. This probably just slows both of them down. Now, maybe Justinian is going for construction. He's going for calendar. But like the war should stalemate for at least 20 to 30 turns. Anyway. I will say that this makes Brennus very likely to be first to die now. Because someone else has very high odds to attack him. By the way, did Freddy manage to get to please? No, so like even Freddy's sharing the same religion with Brennus. He's still only cautious, even with the shared religion. So there's a very real chance they could end up going to war. Anyway, and Brennus is also building Great Lighthouse and some... Yeah, he's building it right in this city on the coast. Okay. Well, first war of the game. As I said, I think that this dramatically increases the odds that Brennus is first to die in this one. I mean, he's not going to have any success getting that. Now, that's going to be shrine number 3. And Augustus continues taking every Barb city over here. Very impressive by Augustus. I mean, he's definitely way stronger than Ramses. It's just the question is, can Ramses get across the cultural finish line first? And he's might be able to get this Barb city too. There's 3 Barbs there. All right, so that's Justinian getting his shrine. It's still an early shrine. It's just a shame no one else is following his religion. It will help his teching quite a bit, though, getting that. I'm also just trying to keep an eye on whether this Barb city, who actually captures this Barb city, because it would be really bad for Ramses if Augustus gets this one, too. Augustus is just cleaned up over here. Really cleaned up. But both of them are doing quite well. In terms of our actual war, where is Brennus' I mean, come on. Like, this is a city with walls. Like, it's never going to happen, Brennus. Just never going to happen. I think did he attack? Yes, he did. There's shrine number 3 by Ramses. So that attack went nowhere that Brennus launched. that Brennus launched. I think that Ramses is trying to capture this city. He is not plotting war. I thought he might be. How about Frederick? Nope. And Gandhi? Nope. Gandhi, of course, is quite peaceful. Augustus is probably the most likely, but he's not plotting war either. It actually makes it more likely that Augustus might go over here and try to capture this. I will say if Ramses turns on the culture slider late in the game, this city Mediolanum has a real chance of flipping. And these guys are still pleased locked. It actually, Ramses is now friendly with him. Augustus is only pleased, but they're trapped together in peace at the moment. Now, wouldn't it be hilarious if Frederick snuck in here with that archer and actually took the Barb City? I guess he actually has a couple more units coming over here. That Barb Archer has 14 XP. 14 XP. Anyway, how about over here? These two are clashing in the jungles, but I don't think anything's happening other than just units are dying. Like, I don't think any cities are in any danger of being captured here. Justinian's trying to build up a stack, but I think the more interesting story is actually who's going to capture this Barb City. It looks like it's going to be Ramses, I think, because that City Garrison 3 archer finally died. Oh my god, it's freaking Freddy. Freddy with the random chariot at 0.3 health takes it. Unbelievable. Ramses did get the Great Lighthouse, though. That's kind of nice. But still, Freddy, like, are you kidding me? Freddy randomly picking up this city over here. He just, like, marched 2 chariots completely across the map. That said, I think Augustus might have taken it otherwise. It's probably better for Ramses that Frederick has it than that Augustus does, because this city might actually flip. But what a terrible land grab by Ramses not to get this spot. Like, how did he fail so badly in getting this? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He really would have liked that to get to 9, because 9 lets you build 3 sets of buildings for cathedrals. Maybe he'll slip another city in somewhere for 9. He really does need the 9th city. That would have been, as I said, a big pickup for him, but too slow. You snooze, you lose when it comes to this kind of thing. All right. So now we'll go back over here where the war is ongoing. It does look like Justinian attacked a Brennus stack on the jungle tile. But overall, I just think that, like, neither side's doing anything here. Just, like, nothing's going on. I will say that Brennus looks very weak on this map. He's last place in score, and, like, if anyone else jumps into this and 2v1s him, he's in a lot of trouble, because he just doesn't have the territory. Gandhi gets the mausoleum. Okay. Gandhi's definitely chasing after culture on his part. Anything else going on over here? Nope, just Freddy building a monument over there. That Barb City between was yes, Gandhi captured it with a warrior. Yes, earlier in the game. That was Ramses who built the Great Lighthouse. Yeah, but he only has 2 coastal cities. That would have given him a 3rd one over there. So that would have been, I mean, if Augustus had built the Great Lighthouse, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coastal cities. That would have been really nice. Look at, he's also building a Buddhist monastery. He's going to be spreading Buddhism too. All right. Anyway, so yeah, this war continues onwards. We can look at the power chart just to see. I mean, Justinian seems to be getting the better of it, but, like, it does seem pretty inconclusive. Augustus is the one with all the power, and he is not plotting war at the moment. And, like, I don't think Justinian has any chance of cracking this city. The city is got walls. Okay, Hanging Gardens from Gandhi. That's nice. He's also going to get the music grade artist. It's a definite rate. I mean, Gandhi's going culture. Ramses clearly wants to go culture as well. A lot of people wanting to go culture on this map. That's why I said I just thought it would be really hard for Justinian to get to, like, either spaceship or domination before one of these leaders wins by culture, or space. Like, Augustus could win by space. Gandhi's building quite a few wonders here. Gandhi's building, like, all the wonders. I don't know that he has enough to get... I don't know. We'll see. Who's actually leading in the cultural race? I assumed it was Ramses. What does Gandhi have at the moment? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. His 3rd city only has 200 culture. It's still very early, but I don't know. I think it's going to be harder for him. He actually has 0 holy cities, but I feel like he's still going for culture even with the 0 holy cities. Am I crazy? Or is he still looking to pursue culture with not a single holy city? I don't know. Anyway, this war is not going anywhere at the moment. Brennus and Justinian both have big stacks, but all the cities on the border all have walls, so it's really hard for anyone to make progress here. It's just whoever attacks loses over and over again. It's slowing them both down, though. I think it's definitely not helping in that regard. I think Augustus is actually the one benefiting the most from this. Is that another? No, that's just a worker. I was like, is he going to dump a city up here on the top of the map? But no, it's actually not eligible for a city spot over there. So kind of a peaceful game for the most part. Not a whole lot of action. I do anticipate someone's going to declare war on Brennus, and then he's going to die. But who that is a kind of an interesting question. Gandhi actually would become pretty relevant if he could do that. Frederick also could get back in. I mean, Freddie's tech rate is quite good, but if we're just looking at the diplomacy here, yeah, Justinian kind of hates everybody. Look at this. He's cautious or annoyed or furious with everyone. I don't think that's a good sign for him. And then everybody else is cautious or annoyed with him too. Freddie and Justinian. Freddie is just cautious with him. Frederick is pleased again with he's actually pleased with Augustus at -1, which is funny, but they have the same peace weight. He's cautious with everybody else. So he couldn't declare war on... He can't declare war on Ramses, even though he's -2. Even though he's -2, he can't declare war on him. I mean, he's not plotting war at the moment. Apparently no one is plotting war. We keep checking in, but none of them are. Pleased at -2. I know, right? Ramses is really lucky no one can plot war with him, because he's just been... Oh, well, that was... Oh, well, they made peace for a city, apparently. Okay. I mean, Justinian had no chance of capturing that, but, I mean, he'll take it. Doesn't have the... Oh, I was going to say, didn't this have the Great Lighthouse? I think he was, like, 80% done in the Great Lighthouse, but he didn't actually finish it. Just like that, Justinian's back in the game. I mean, obviously it helps. I don't know if I'd say he's... I mean, he's been in the game the whole time. He's never not been in the game. Gandhi finishes the Parthenon. Okay. So now we're just kind of waiting for some more action to take place. It's been... Well, that would do it. All right. Brennus apparently is determined to commit suicide in this game. Declaring war on Gandhi over there. Very determined to commit suicide, as far as I can tell. All right. I mean, he's not even attacking with anything. Whatever. Now you just know Justinian's gonna... Yeah, I mean, he's actually weaker in power. Now watch Gandhi get a city. Yeah. Brennus only has, I think, 5 cities at this point. I mean, this is unlikely to go well for him. I would expect that Justinian comes back with construction and just finishes things off. So, yeah. Ramses has got yet another great prophet. Well, if Justinian's plotting, he can't declare war. Okay. Okay, well, he can't declare war on, he can't declare war on Brennus because he has enforced peace, so it has to be somebody else. Has to be somebody else. It's probably Gandhi. Justinian... I actually think it's a bad idea if he attacks Gandhi, because Gandhi's pretty strong. Yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea. Does Justinian have construction yet? He doesn't have construction. Like, if he tries to ram stacks into 60% culture city on a hill, like, that is not going to work. I actually don't know if that's a good idea. If he is going after Gandhi, I could be going after somebody else for all we know. Probably it's Gandhi, though. Well, Gandhi did finally get his first religion. That would be significant if Gandhi flips out of Buddhism and into into Judaism down the road. So that could be a big deal later on. I don't know. Brennus is pretty weak. I'm not convinced that Justinian attacking means that Gandhi just instantly dies. It's possible, but like Gandhi's about to get feudalism. I mean, if you don't have construction and you're trying to break cities defended by longbows, like that's just not going to happen. Unless something really weird takes place. That just doesn't happen. So, does Justinian have open borders? He has them. Yeah, he has them with everybody except Brennus. So he could be plotting to attack someone else. It's by far the most likely it's Gandhi, because he's annoyed with Gandhi and he has border tension with Gandhi. So it's most likely that's who he's going after. I still can't believe that Brennus gave away a city for peace like that. That was wild. Yeah, Gandhi, I think, is... will win the war against Brennus if it stays a 1v1. And Justinian finally went into theocracy. Now, Augustus got a great profit, but there's like no religions he could light bulb with it. Augustus is really the key player here. I mean, if he declared war on somebody, he'd be in a good position to attack. And now Ramses is still spreading his religion everywhere. He's done a really good job of spreading those 3 religions. Anyway, so we'll continue to watch this war here and see where, if anywhere, Justinian's going. Is that 12 Justinian cities? He's right around that. He's done a really good job of expanding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11, just like Augustus. They both have 11. Gandhi got a great general. So Brennus does have construction. He was trying to start a little siege at Pataliputra, but just his catapults all died. Another gold. Wow, double golden ages. Justinian and Augustus are both in golden ages right now. I will say that Augustus just did an awesome job of expanding in this game. He just expanded and expanded and expanded over and over and over again. Also got a pretty good stack right here. If he wasn't please locked with Ramses, I would assume that Ramses is just going to get rolled up here, but he is, so he can't declare war. They love each other with that shared faith. Otherwise, Ramses would almost certainly just die, and Augustus would become the runaway favorite in this game. But the shared faith does make a big difference. All right. Gandhi's got the elephants as well. So that Ramses built, well, a lot of wonders being built. I will say that this city is vulnerable to flipping. If, like, it's fine right now, like, it's in no danger right now, but if Ramses ever does turn on the slider and, like, just goes hog wild with culture, this is a potential flip target because it's got a lot of pressure from 3 different cities, but that's for down the road. All right, anyway, so Gandhi is, I guess, like, starting to siege up in Brennus's territory, but so far this war also seems like a stalemate. Is someone trading Brennus ivory? No, he has natural source of ivory. Look at this. He's got all this ivory right here. All right, well, we were anticipating this. Justinian declares war on Gandhi. I'm not convinced that he's going to have a lot of success, though. He's attacking with horse archers against longbows, and he doesn't have catapults, I don't think. I don't think he has catapults yet. Am I crazy, or does he not have construction tech? No, all right, no, he does have construction. He picked it up. This stack does not appear to have any catapults in it. I mean, if this attacks Vandal, it's gonna, those horses are all going to the glue factory if they attack. Yeah, that did not go well at all. Some of the units came back because they had flanking, but most of them did not. All right, well, Gandhi's in the 2v1 here. I'm just not convinced that Justinian's going to make that much progress. We could be wrong. Maybe the 2 of them grind him into the dust. But, I mean, that attack did not work at all. At all. I think Augustus is really in good shape here. And then Ramses still has that potential ticking cultural victory because he's been pursuing it from, like, the very start of the game. Yeah, Justinian's stack got completely wiped. I mean, completely wiped. Oh, my God. Oh, that's, ouch. Yikes. That, Gandhi did not lose anything. Justinian lost his entire army. That's an oofer right there. Oof. Now he's as low as, Ramses. I mean, Justinian, or, Augustus, if he actually joined into this war. Or Freddy, if he were to... Alright, Freddy's plotting, you guys. Now, he is still please locked with Ramses and Augustus and Brennus. So the only people he can attack are Gandhi. Interesting, he's up to please with Brennus. The only people he can attack are Gandhi and Justinian. So Gandhi might be the victim of a 3v1 here, though. This could very easily be a 3v1, in which case Gandhi would indeed be first to die, as so many of you picked. Even though Brennus is clearly the weakest leader on the map, it might just play out that that religion, having Freddy's religion, might be enough to save him here. Because if Gandhi gets attacked by Freddy as well, then I don't think he can hold off a 3v1. But it is possible that Freddy could go for Justinian. It's just it's a lot less likely because they don't have any border tension. Still, would Frederick be silly enough to march across the map and go attack Justinian? I mean, I could see it. That's a nice Brennus stack up there. Poor Gandhi getting ganged up upon yet for the upteenth millionth time. Yeah, Brennus got a pretty nice stack there. I thought that Brennus was almost certain to die. But oddly enough, he and Justinian are now on the same sides in this war. Oddly enough, they're now on the same sides. I thought that Gandhi would come in and join Justinian in his war, but instead it's flipped the other direction. That now Justinian and Gandhi are buds. Well, this stack's got a lot of... It actually has, like, no defensive bonuses. None of these units get defensive bonuses except, like, a couple spears and one Gallic warrior. But if Gandhi's in a 3v1, it just, you know, he can't keep up with that kind of lopsided unit disparity. Well, Augustus already has paper tech. Okay. I mean, especially not when he's trying to attack out here as well, which he shouldn't be doing. I suspect Freddy is plotting against Gandhi, though. I think, and this could be it for Gandhi. Even though I think Brennus is the weakest AI, it looks like the Diplo situation has just been maneuvered such that Gandhi's in a lot of trouble. And that's probably bad news for Augustus and Ramses long term, because they're allied with Gandhi. Anyway, Ramses is still just doing the culture thing. If he never ends up getting attacked, I mean, he has good odds to win a cultural victory, but he just has to stay out of warfare, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do that long term. But it's still a possibility. He does have Augustus as his buddy, and Augustus is pretty darn strong in this game. I think Augustus is strongest AI. Alright, Justinian is actually bombarding the defenses this turn. Brennus, where's the Brennus bigs? Did Brennus just lose his big stack? I think he did. Did Brennus just take a big hit? Not yet. I lost track of Brennus's stack if it's still alive. Oh, I guess it didn't actually attack yet. So Gandhi finished his shrine. He has not spread this religion. He only has the religion in 2 cities, so he hasn't really spread it around yet. Justinian's attack, once again, does not seem to have succeeded. But, like, Brennus has a big stack moving in, too. Yeah, those horse archers did not... Horse archers not doing much against that. All right, now the Colossus is a nice wonder for Augustus. He has so many coastal cities. I really like Augustus. I think he's in the strongest position here. Oh, Gandhi's siege? Gandhi's siege was never going to capture anything. Not when he's under attack by 2 other people. Building a fast worker in a city under siege. I mean, when you need a fast worker, you need a fast worker. So, like, Gandhi has held off the attack at Vandal, but, like, because of that, now Brennus kind of doesn't have much opposed to him up there. It's just always hard for the AI when they're in the 2-front war. I mean, it's hard for the player when they're in a 2-front war, too. Who founded Confucianism? Was that Augustus? That was the Divine Right religion. It is Augustus. Okay, now Augustus has his own religion, too. Huh. Apparently I hadn't revealed the map since then. I wasn't expecting a religion to pop up way over there. So if Augustus ever drops out of Buddhism, that would be terrible news for Ramses. Be really bad news for Ramses, who somehow managed to avoid getting some of these juicy spots. He is still in culture mode, but he just didn't end up with enough... I mean, Ramses, like, it's a simple story. He just didn't end up with enough territory in this game. He's on... He's still on 8 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he really needed a 9th and maybe a 10th city. If there was one city that decided their fate, it was Augustus getting this spot, which he should not have gotten. But hey, kudos to Augustus for getting over there. Yeah, anyway, Justinian's siege looks like it did not work. And 150 turns in. Gandhi's clinging to life right now. I think we're all waiting to see what Freddy's going to do. The fact that he's building his stack here in Berlin is certainly not good news for Gandhi. I think Gandhi is toast, which is unfortunate because I picked Brennus. And I stand by picking Brennus. He's the weakest AI on the map. I think it's a good call to pick him to be first to die, but I think Gandhi is just the Diplo has gone against him in this game. All right, wait, Gandhi's actually the most cultured Civ. Interesting. Actually, ahead of Ramses in that regard. All right, Justinian is battering his way in here, just kind of fighting his way in through the front door. Also, this city should be whipping longbows, not war elephants. Oh, wow. Not much left in this city, is there? I wouldn't have thought that just a tremendous amount of horse archers would be enough to do it, but it looks like it might be. Just enough horse archers get the job done. Because, like, the Gandhi was killing the Brennus stack, which he did. But, yeah, you can see Gandhi's starting to get worn down. Even that immense power trough there. Yeah, and Justinian went... Brennus, I mean, there's a lot of AIs that have had runaway wins that are not good AIs. He hasn't been unlucky for years. He's a mediocre, but he had a good round. He had a good win in the wildcard round. It's true. Yeah, Gandhi just doesn't have enough cities relative to these other leaders. Yeah, it's just like too lopsided. I mean, this city is going to get captured for sure. There's just way too many units attacking it. I mean, and Freddy is... Wait, where? Well, he does have some units in Gandhi's territory, but I still think he's building his stack up here. And he's still please locked with Augustus and Brennus and, yeah, all these guys. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Gandhi's dead. Well, you know, I really can pick him this year. I correctly identified Brennus was the weakest AI on the map, but he's not going to be first to die, even though he's the weakest AI on the map. That's just one of those things. I mean, Gandhi's always got high odds to be first to die. It's not like the contest was wrong. I do feel like Brennus is probably the right choice, even if he's not first to die in this one. It's just whatever. This year, just whatever I pick is cursed, so I'm sure Ramses will not find a way. Will not find a way to win this one, and that's okay. Anyway, Gandhi's probably dead here, but we'll continue to play it out and see. Sometimes people survive in weird ways. We could also have Augustus first, Justinian second. I do have Justinian second, so there's possibility for that. Yeah, I think that's right. It's just whoever ended up on the wrong side of a 2v1 between Gandhi and Brennus. I think Brennus was much more likely to be on the wrong side of a 2v1, but it just hasn't played out that way, and sometimes that's the case. All right, so I did think when Brennus declared war on Gandhi, it was a suicidal move on his part, but it seems to be working out. I mean, he hasn't gained anything from the war yet. So Justinian definitely would like to get stronger here. If he can pull his way to the east, he also has access to leaders that he doesn't like very much. For instance, he doesn't really like Augustus or Ramses, so like if he could get over to them and reach them. He also hates Brennus as well, so he's probably going back to war with Brennus as soon as they're out of this current war, the two of them. Also, Freddy, are you gonna ever do anything? Because you've been building up this stack here for some time. You ever gonna do anything? Yeah, Justinian, you know, considering that his initial stack just kind of got wiped and did nothing, definitely a little bit fortunate. But I mean, he is a lot bigger. He's a lot bigger and stronger than Gandhi at this point. He has a lot of territory. So now it is going to be tricky for him if Brennus starts capturing a bunch of these cities. Brennus attacked this city, and he didn't really break through. So we're still just kind of chilling here for the time being. I mean, the big player in all this is Augustus. Augustus has just been sitting here building the whole game. He is starting to get a pretty big lead in tech. Like the question is always, would he want to declare war on someone? Justinian! Are you kidding me? Justinian, why? Why? What are you doing? I don't even have Justinian picked to win this, and I'm frustrated for everybody. That's insane. He just gave the city back. What? Like, what? It's a lifeline for Gandhi. A total lifeline. Oh, my God. Does Brennus now become a possible first to die? Because Justinian is going to go back to war with him. Unbelievable. Yeah, now he can attack Brennus if he wanted to. Oh, boy. Freddy, are you still plotting war? Nope, Freddy dropped out of war plotting. So now never count on Frederick to do, like, literally anything. Now Freddy's not even war plotting anymore. So now it could swing back to Brennus first to die again. Let it not be said that this game doesn't have twists and turns when we do these. I don't know what Freddy's doing in this game. He's really just done nothing except sit around. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, let's see if Brennus can actually capture Agra. I mean, it does have a catapult showing his top defender, but it looks like it's barely holding on. Just barely. He's got another stack up here. Unbelievable. Everybody's trolling. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. I literally have no idea if that's good or bad for my picks. I just have no idea. I'm still holding out that Brennus can maybe be first to die here. I mean, Brennus could... Oh, wait. What's this? What is this stack doing? Oh, I guess it's... never mind. It's just a random explorer. I saw the little Roman banner along with all the dots, and I was like, is Augustus trying to get over here? But no. And like attack, but no. It's just a random explorer. Also note that Augustus is already going for democracy. He is way out in front of the game technologically. I really think that it's probably either Augustus wins by space or Ramses wins by culture at this point. And Ramses is getting an early liberalism. He's going to win the liberalism prize. So if he goes early free speech, that could speed up a potential culture win. I'm just saying that even though Ramses looks very mediocre, he actually has a real chance to win this because he's just done nothing but focus on culture the whole game. And he's got the magic shield against Augustus because they've got shared faith. Now, that's as long as he doesn't do something stupid like go into free religion, which I wouldn't put past him. Ramses getting Sistine. Who is anyone building? He is building Sistine. That's also the key wonder for a cultural victory because the AI always runs a billion specialists. He is running, he is building Sistine. Is anyone else building it just out of curiosity? I know people said they were curious. I don't think anyone else is building it. Gandhi is not because he's in a war. Oh, Fred's building it? Oh, Fred's getting... Never mind. Freddy looks like he's going to get it. He's only one turn away. Is Freddy also in culture mode? He might be. Like, is Frederick also trying to do this? Interesting. Well, I hope for Ramses' sake he doesn't go free religion. All right, so it was apparently Frederick who got that first. All right. Brennus is still pounding away here. I don't suppose Justinian's plotting. All right, Justinian's plotting war. We all know who the target is. He's going to declare on Brennus again. I mean, I guess he could attack someone else, but I sure don't think it. I sure don't think so. Currently, Augustus can only attack Brennus or Justinian. So if he ever were to be plotting war, he seems very content just sitting back here, though. So Brennus is going to get slammed into here from Justinian, and it looks like Brennus now actually might be first to die because Freddy canceled his war planning. Brennus is the smallest civ on the map. He's been fighting constantly. His tech is awful. And the person he was fighting with is now kind of stabbed him in the back, potentially. Justinian will, I would assume, will at least build up some units. You never know. He has a horse archer running around here, though. Look at the XP on that horse archer. There's double 15 XP horse archers and a 16 XP Gallic warrior. But having a lot of XP on units is not really what wins you games in Civ 4. That's why charismatic is not a terrible trait, but it's not great. It's kind of mediocre. All right. Just in terms of culture, who's actually leading in the culture race? Is it says it's currently apparently it says it's Gandhi currently. Interesting. Pataliputra. Apparently Gandhi is the lead in the cultural race. Is this Pataliputra? I mean, he does have... Okay, he does have 3 religions. And he does have Statue of Zeus. I feel like Gandhi's taken enough... The problem for Gandhi, though, is I don't see him winning by culture because he's next to Justinian. So even if the two of them kill Brennus, like, Justinian hates Gandhi. He's just going to come back for another round again. So I don't see how Gandhi ends up winning by culture in this game. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just like Gandhi has been like this magic shield that's been protecting the Eastern leaders the whole game. So like Augustus and Augustus, who looks like he's going to get Taj, and Ramses have just been in like pure culture mode the whole game. Yeah, look at this Hermitage, Buddhist stupa, mosque. He's definitely building the cultural multiplier buildings over here. Problem though is he needs a 9th city. You cannot build you can only build 2 sets of cathedrals if you only have 8 cities. It needs another city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's one short. One city short. Needed this city. Can you imagine how much stronger Ramses would be if he had a size 14 city over here? Gandhi also has the problem that Vandal is his number 2 city. Oh, that's right. Well, it's his number 2 city because he culture bombed it. It's not really his number 2 city. He culture bombed it. It's not really his number 2 city. It just is listed there because he dropped a culture bomb in there. All right, Gandhi trying to go on the offensive. But I think the two most likely outcomes are Augustus by space or Ramses by culture. That's my read on the game right now. So I'll keep fingers crossed for that. Oh, Justinian has cataphracts now. Uh-oh. That's trouble for whoever he's plotting against, who I strongly suspect is... Yeah, it's Brennus. He's putting his stack here. He's plotting against Brennus. 100%. So this is not going to end well for Brennus. The problem is Justinian is not that far along in tech. Let's look at the tech tree on turn 175 as Augustus completes the Taj Mahal. Like, by the time Justinian... And there it is. There's the war declaration we were expecting, yeah. But, like, by the time he overruns Brennus, then he has to fight his way through Gandhi. Like, by the time he does that, doesn't Augustus have, like, infantry by that point in time? Right? Like, I say we're going to do this on turn... I guess Justinian's keeping up there decently, because he does have all the medieval texts, but, like, Augustus is pretty far ahead, right? Yeah, Augustus is way ahead. He's already finished the democracy line. He also has all the medieval texts. He also has nationalism, printing press, and he's heading for corporation. He's going to get the economics great merchant. And then Ramses is also ahead as well. Ramses, his free tech was apparently nationalism. I think he actually skipped some text back there. But, like, I think both of them have rifles long before Justinian, so I just don't see how Justinian conquers the whole map, which is what I think he has to do. I don't think he can outrace them to a peaceful victory, so... As I said, Justinian for second, I think, is a real possibility, too. Although he'd have to overtake Augustus in score, and I'm not see if I see that... Oh, yeah, war declaration counter. Thank you, guys. I did not update that. So, like, that was my prediction, is, like, I think Justinian's going to be strong, but I don't see how he actually wins the game, as opposed to just being a strong leader. I mean, he's certainly going to run over Brennus here. So let's... For my sake, I hope that he actually gets Brennus. I know a lot of you have Justinian to win. I mean, it's not impossible, right? Run over Brennus, run over Gandhi, and then maybe you're big enough to run over Frederick, and then maybe you're getting close to domination, and you can just snipe like a city or two off Ramses without ever having to fight Augustus. I mean, it's possible. I just think it's a very tall order for him to have to do all of that before another victory condition hits. But it's not impossible. As I said, I think Justinian is by far the best leader in this game. For AI survivor purposes, as always. Gandhi should also get some of the spoils from this war, too. And then they'll go to war. All right, well, he easily overran the capital. That didn't even break a sweat there. Anything good in there? A bunch of great military instructors. That's about it. All right. Barring something wild happening, Brennus now definitely looks like he's not long for this world. And Gandhi might be able to get some of these spoils. Brennus does not have castles yet, although he's researching them. So he won't have, like, the insane take forever to bombard defenses. Augustus is already on replaceable. But, like, Augustus is already on replaceable parts. Like, what the heck? I don't suppose he's plotting war. Uh-oh. Someone's about to get hurt. Okay, so he can only declare war on Justinian or Brennus. He can't... He's please locked with everybody else. Please locked with everybody else. We'll see if he gets... And Ramses goes the early free speech. Very, very important if he's pursuing culture to get the... Because that doubles your culture. Well, I want to be clear. It's plus 100%, which is not doubling. But it is plus 100%. Ramses is just like, everybody ignore me. I'm going to continue doing cultural stuff. Thank you very much. What's his cultural rate, just out of curiosity? So not crazy yet, but he doesn't have the slider turned on just yet. He needs to get a little further down the tech tree. And he needs to get more of the monasteries and such. So he's still a ways away. But anyway, Augustus is going after somebody. How about Freddy? I don't suppose Freddy, of course, is doing nothing because he's a terrible leader in Civ4. All right, Gandhi's got his stack here. He'll probably stop to bombard with his trebuchets. Justinian's also heading after this city. So we'll see who we get to play RNG. I would expect Justinian gets it because he just has a much bigger stack. But it is possible Gandhi gets it. As far as the way this works, Justinian moves first, and there's the rifling. So whoever Augustus is going after is going to take some pain here. If it's Brennus, I mean, Brennus is already dead, but Augustus could pile on. He could also be plotting for Justinian. It is possible. Oh, Gandhi. Wow. Gandhi gets the city. The randomness of who gets what. Well, that's... And this is going to cause some really, really wild border tension. So, Brennus flips into Buddhism here. That still is not enough to get Augustus to please. Not that it would change anything. Once they start plotting, it doesn't matter what happens to the relations. Still, just Justinian not getting that city is kind of a big deal, because that would be a nice prize. I still think Justinian will get most of these though. Justinian kind of needed to get all the cities. I agree. I think he needed to get just about everything. It's just like he's almost an era behind Augustus. So like, how does he ever outrace Augustus? I'm just not sure. Even though this is good in the short run, it's definitely what he needs to be doing. I feel like he needed to do this on like turn 125, not turn 185, if that makes sense. I feel like it's just a little bit too slow, but I could be wrong, as I said. Just trying to call it as I said. All right, he already took out all the borders at Gergovia, so this city's going to die very fast, and it looks like Gandhi's going for Camalodunum. It'd be interesting if they split this, like if Justinian gets these 3 and Gandhi gets these 2. That would not really reflect how strong the 2 of them are, because Justinian's way stronger in terms of his military, but that might be the way this plays out. Because I think, well, is this city going to get, it's going to get its castle done, so maybe that slows down Gandhi. We'll see where Justinian goes next. He might go this way, he might go this way. Okay, apparently Justinian's going north. Oh, you know what this might be setting up for? If Gandhi has to stop and bomb... Okay, never mind. He didn't have to stop him. The castle didn't finish, so he was able to take out the defenses. I was going to say, this might set up for if Gandhi has to stop and siege for a while, Justinian kills this city, and then Gandhi actually gets the kill. But I think it's going to be set up so Justinian gets the kill, because I think Gandhi's going to take this city pretty quickly. Not on that turn, at least. Okay, there's very little left in here. Remember, Justinian does move first here. There is the potential for Justinian to kill this city, and then Gandhi moves second and then takes this city. I don't know that that's the most likely outcome, because there is some siege with this stack. So I think this will stop to bombard, but there is the troll potential for that. No, okay. So Justinian will get the kill here. And it is going to split down with the 3 versus 2 setup there. All right, Ramses, he did not drop out of free speech, or he did not drop out of his religion. I was wondering if he would drop out of his religion. He did swap into uni-suffrage, though, and that's actually the favorite civic of some of these leaders. So, like, I don't think uni-suffrage does a whole lot for him, except it will boost his relations with, well, Frederick and Gandhi, but neither of them are in uni-suffrage yet, so I guess it doesn't do anything there. I don't know why Augustus is in uni-suffrage, considering representation's his favorite civic. He is getting a bit of a organized religious bonus over here. No one is in theocracy. It's a big problem for Justinian. He just has no allies in this game. All right, so anyway, Justinian is going to kill him here, and he's going to score the points. Oh, I actually thought it was going to die on that turn. I'm going to get one more turn here. We'll let this tick through. Why is Augustus Caesar's... Oh, he's upgrading to rifles, isn't he? Yeah, never mind. He is actually 100%... I was like, why is his scientific method so slow? He's on 100% research. Also, this city's starting to get some cultural pressure on it. Now, there's like 1 billion units in here, so it's not going to flip. There's 31 units inside, but that could flip. And this city also could be a flip target down the road, too. Although it also has quite a few units. So, Ramses is probably just going to try to take over territory via the cultural flip. We'll see if that works. We'll see if that works for him. All right, anyway, but Brennus, first to die, yay. It looked for a long time like Gandhi was going to be first to die. I apologize to all you who had Gandhi first to die. Gandhi first to die is not a bad pick at all. I absolutely think that can happen. It just didn't end up happening in this one. Is Justinian going for rifling? No. He is not. He is just entering. He is printing press, but nothing else. He's just entering the Renaissance, whereas Ramses is quite a bit further along, and Augustus especially. Augustus has almost finished the Renaissance. He's almost a full era ahead of Justinian. Anyway, I actually got one, you guys. Let's mark it down in our contest. Yay, I actually got one today. All right, game 2. So Brennus is the first one out. This was on turn 192. The setup was just really bad for Brennus in this game. This is playoff 2, turn 192. I would be very surprised if he does much of anything in this game. I think he's most likely to be first to die, but I also think Gandhi will be first to die in a lot of games as well. Excuse me, and then the kill goes to Justinian. That's his second kill. Let's mark it down on our sheet here. So first eliminated is Brennus. Was not able to repeat the miracle. He was picked by, like, I think we had like 45% Gandhi and then like 35% Brennus, something like that. And then for fantasy purposes, so Brennus, this is it for JDPL Grillo's fantasy team because Brennus goes out, but he does score 2 more points. So Grillo is capped at 20, which means he will not win the contest, but I think that's going to be a pretty solid score when all things. I think it's going to be right in the middle, probably maybe like 4th or 5th, somewhere in there. And then Justinian scores a point for Kajatlik, who also then goes to 20 points. All right. It is a very close fantasy contest. Very, very close. Who wins this game is going to be really significant. All right. Is Augustus still plotting? Okay, he is not plotting. So apparently he was going to go for Brennus. All right. Let's next turn a couple turns to get everybody out of war mode. So Justinian definitely got stronger from that. He picked up 3 cities. The problem for him is Gandhi also picked up 2. The fact that he gave back Vandal was just utterly insane. All right, anyway, thanks for stopping by, Minkar. Really appreciate it. The fact that he gave back Vandal was utterly insane. And now these 2 cities were captured as well. Like, imagine Justinian's position if he had these 3 cities plus these 2 plus this one as well. Like, he'd have so much more territory. And his, like, territory's in this very awkwardly contorted shape. He's still very strong. He's still in a really good position. But he is a long way behind in technology. And he's probably going to have to get through Gandhi. He is actually... he's actually up to... He has +5 from you have wisely chosen your civics with Gandhi. That's pretty funny. What civic is... Oh, because Gandhi is in theocracy. The minute Gandhi drops out of theocracy, they're going to be annoyed with one another. Gandhi still does not like him at all. Augustus can only plot with Justinian. Frederick can plot with him or Gandhi. Ramses could plot with Justinian. I don't see that happening. Justinian can actually attack anyone right now. Flip risk at Camalodunum. That's one of the captured cities. I mean, we don't know yet. It's still just coming out of resistance. Both of these cities could potentially be a flip risk. I think both of them will control enough of their tiles that they'll be okay, though. I don't think either of these cities is likely to flip. I could be wrong. All right, anyway, we'll just check again. I don't think anyone's plotting war, but just do a quick check-in. Usually the AI wants to stop and rebuild for a little bit after. All right, yeah, he is not plotting war. And Gandhi... Okay, Gandhi is... No. So no one's in war mode right now. Actually, Camalodunum might legitimately... Okay, never mind. I said I didn't think Camalodunum was going to flip, and literally, like, the next turn it gets gifted over. So, Freddy picked up that city. So Gandhi didn't actually... Gandhi only gets the 1 city, VN. This will increase the cultural tension between Justinian and Frederick as well. They're actually going to have quite a bit. So Justinian has not quite managed to break out of that left side of the map just yet. Not quite. There's also a very real chance that the next time he attacks someone, he's going to be attacking into rifles because, like, Augustus already has them, and then Freddy and Ramses are only 1 tech away. Whether they'll actually pick them up is another question, but they're not that far away. And, well, Ramses, okay, the early rifling. He has decided he doesn't want to be sitting duck. Okay. This city is already getting close. This city, I think, is a real flip risk. Not quite there yet. There's a lot of culture on these Egyptian cities, but they're holding in there for right now. Again, Ramses would be in a lot better shape if he had taken that city. So we might just be chilling for the time being. We'll do another check-in on... Okay, Gandhi went... He did not go free religion. He swapped everything else, but he didn't go free religion. Went into uni suffrage for some reason. Check the cultural status of Freddy's Eastern City with the system. I mean, this city is... It's not going to flip or anything. It's about to hit 5,000 culture. All right, turn 200. Let's do our check-in on where everybody stands. It's a pretty close game at the moment. Research rate, Justinian 329. He is upgrading some units. Ramses is 680. Wow, Ramses is positive gold at 100% research. Interesting, 680. He is maxed out at a pretty low amount. Augustus is quite a bit higher. Freddy is about the same as him. And then Gandhi is... Okay, so Ramses is like keeping pace, but he's already at 100% research, so he can't really dial up the slider any more than what he already has. In terms of our graphs, GMP, Ramses and Augustus lead. Justinian's trailing there. Augustus is tops production. He was in a golden age here, but I don't think he's in a golden age right now. Ramses is definitely the weakest in production. Food, Justinian and Augustus are out in front there. Ramses is last in food. Power, Augustus and Justinian. Augustus and Justinian are definitely the strongest right now. Justinian's just his tech is the issue. Culture, there's a culture bomb dropped by Augustus somewhere. Probably here. Nope. Where did Augustus drop his culture bomb? I'm just curious. We'll be able to see on his cities list. Mediolanum. Oh, he dropped it in this city. Ah, he dropped it in this city to keep it from flipping. Gotcha. That's how he secured it. He dropped a culture bomb in there. Well, interesting. All right, so we're just kind of chilling right now until something else happens. And yes, we finished bronze ricking. Congrats on that. Worst enemy of Gandhi. I know we finished bronze ricking. So we'll just keep chilling, checking in. We'll just watch what people are researching, check in periodically to see if anybody's going to war. Justinian going to uni suffrage is an interesting choice. It's a good thing he's spiritual with the way he's changed his civics around so much. Justinian's hitting the top side of the tech tree, not the military part just yet. Like I said, we're just going to check in every now and then to see if anyone's plotting war. But for the time being, not a whole lot going on. Freddy's in anarchy. Yeah, he jumped the turn swapping something. No one's gone free religion yet either. This Buddhist alliance on the east side of the map is still holding in there. Yeah, there could be the potential for some wacky stuff to happen. Oh, Justinian's also going to be hurting from emancipation because like everybody else is in it except him. Yeah, look, he's got a 5 on emancipation unhappiness. That's why he's going to democracy. He needs to get out from all that unhappiness. And Augustus is actually not... I mean, Augustus isn't that far away from factories at this point. He's already on steam power. Justinian still doesn't have rifles yet, so... I don't know. Let's see. We'll check in now. It's been a few turns. He's not plotting war. Justinian's probably the most likely. All right, Justinian is plotting war. I would strongly suspect Gandhi's the target. Ramses is like, we're just in culture mode. Don't bother us. We're afraid of their military might. Yeah, all right. So Justinian is apparently the one who's plotting. I suspect it's Gandhi. He really doesn't like Gandhi. I guess it could be Freddy as well, though. He's annoyed with Frederick, too. Freddy still has not picked up rifles yet. I don't understand that decision on his part. But apparently he hasn't picked up rifles for some who knows what reason. In terms of power, Justinian's definitely stronger than either of these two in power. Yeah, he's quite strong. None of these others have really done much in terms of power. I don't know, maybe he can sweep through one of these two. It's not impossible. Neither one of them are... I mean, Frederick in particular, not to have rifles yet is inexplicable. But no, he's going back after Gandhi again. All right. Now, here's the question. Does this potentially bring in... would, like, Augustus potentially get involved? Because Augustus does not really like Justinian that much. And he definitely picked up another "you've declared war on our friend." Remember, Gandhi is very, very likely to bring in allies. He has a very high proclivity to ask allies for help in his wars. So that could happen here. If it doesn't happen, I think Gandhi's in a lot of trouble. That's what Plains Cal said as well. Yeah, I was thinking that too. But, I mean, Justinian's a lot stronger. The question is just, does Gandhi bring in friends? Because if he does, this could get awkward for Justinian. If not, he probably runs through Gandhi pretty fast. Probably. I mean, yeah, right. Augustus has even more power. He has rifles and calves. So. There is some danger here for Justinian, is what I'm saying. There is some danger here. I mean, I think he's going to take this city pretty fast. Does he have open borders with Frederick? I'm just curious. He does not, so he cannot use Frederick's borders to move his units. Just as an FYI. But he's definitely going to take this city, Vienne, pretty quickly. And then it's just how quick... Wow, that is a big stack, 77 units. And then it's just how quickly can he punch through here. As Augustus builds the Kremlin. Yeah, Gandhi, I would imagine, is just stalling for time, trying to see if he can bring an ally in here. Yeah, there's nothing left in this city. That city is totally dead. So Justinian does eventually get his hands on this. Again, I mean, if he can overrun Gandhi, it's not out of the question that he can just overrun Gandhi, and that's that. I mean, Justinian, we know, is a very, very good AI in this game. How close is Gandhi to rifles, by the way? It's kind of not close. He's off in La La Land researching astronomy. So he's not going to... I mean, he's 2 techs away, but he's off doing who knows what. He's researching... He's already queued up astronomy and physics. Oh boy, Gandhi. Not the best tech choices, buddy. Alright, Augustus has also gone free speech. And state property. Now, he actually does have to use anarchy for that. Because he is not a spiritual. But anyway, yeah, this monster stack is just continuing onwards. I guess he wanted to come back to get Vandal again. Oh, I didn't even know Ramses was in a golden age. He's just, I guess, trying to get through the tech tree until he can turn on the slider. We know he's going to turn on the culture slider at some point. Question is just how soon. He probably should have turned it on already. Anyway, yeah, there's really nothing that can compete with this stack here from Justinian. Yeah, he's running through Gandhi pretty fast. How's Ramses doing with the 3rd cultural city? Good question. So Memphis, Heliopolis, and Pi-Ramesses. So Memphis here. Where's Heliopolis? Wait, this coastal city? How is this city ahead? Oh, he hasn't turned on this. Like, apparently that's ahead of Thebes for some reason. I don't know why that's ahead of Thebes, but apparently it is. And then Pi-Ramesses. I mean, the danger for this city is it's very close to the border. I think that Thebes will outdo Pi-Ramesses eventually. I don't know why he's building wealth either. He's already maxed out on gold. Oh, he turned on the slider. Hello. I just realized he turned on the slider. Hello. He just turned it on. Well, 187 turns is obviously way too slow. He'll have to do better than that. This is not the most impressive culture at the moment. He's going to have to tick that up faster if he expects to win. 187 turns is bold. Agreed. Going to have to do better than that if he wants to win this. Well, we'll see. I'm surprised. I thought his victory would be down around like 100 turns, but I mean he's going for it. We'll see if he can manage to get that down a little bit more, while other people fight elsewhere on the map. Anyway, so I think the other thing to check in is Augustus doing anything? Well, he's in we have enough on our hands mode right now. And there's only one person he can attack because he can't plot against the other 3. So, Augustus is apparently getting ready to join the party. And, yeah, we'll see. I think Justinian might be in some trouble, too. Well, let's see how far he can make it. Because there's not that much more of Gandhi left, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities left. Roman Civil War, you could say that. Western Rome and Eastern Rome, something like that. By the way, Frederick, still technically in this game, apparently. He's getting close to flipping this city over here, yeah. The city Gergovia. Picking up territory without doing anything. 20, 40. If this, if Vijayanagara were to get captured, it would probably flip to Alexandria. Anyway, yeah, Gandhi, he's just taking too much. Oh, wait, here comes the Roman stack right here. Here comes at least some units over here. And Augustus is about to finish the assembly line. I kind of feel like Augustus is the one who's in position to win this game. Did he declare war this turn? I think he did. Yeah, he just captured that city up there. So, all right. That's not good news for Justinian, certainly. I was kind of suggesting that I thought that that was what would happen for like a long time. I think that if Ramses can't get his cultural victory to speed up at all, that Augustus is just the favorite to just win by space, just reach the end of the tech tree and win by space. But I think this is pretty bad for Justinian. I mean, he's got a medieval army and he's up against rifles and calves. We know that's a really lopsided match. Let's just look at the power situation between the two of them. Oh, Augustus isn't on the graphs for... Yeah, I mean, Augustus is a lot stronger, and he's ahead in tech. Ramses is even increasing in power, too. Although he just appears to be in culture mode. I mean, he needs to get this culture... needs to get this time down a little faster if he's serious about culture here. This is not going to be good enough. 238 is not great. Does he have any of the mission? Is this even one of his 3 cities? I guess we'll see more. I guess we'll get a better sense in time. But he's still looking at like 180 turns is way too long. Like that's not going to happen. 295. Like this is only like what is he doing here? I feel like he maybe went into culture plotting too soon. Like this is not going to happen. Not with what he has right here. It's just too long. So Augustus could just win naturally, unless something really weird. Like, where are his cathedrals? Ramses not getting Sistine definitely didn't help. All right, so now we've got a clash between these two. We'll also have to see how long Augustus wants to fight. Like, I feel like this is one of those wars like he's not really that into, because he kind of got pulled into this war from Gandhi. But anyway, maybe he sticks with it. There's definitely a path for Frederick to reach the championship game. Could be. Could be. If Augustus wins and Freddie just literally does nothing the entire game but backdoors his way into second, it could happen. I thought that a Ramses cultural victory would hit before Augustus could reach the end of the tech tree, but that does not look like it's going to be the case in this game. So anyway, they're continuing to clash over here in Gandhi's territory. But I feel like it's a matter of time until Augustus starts pushing in to Byzantine territory. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. I didn't see quite where that fight happened, but yikes. That was not good. That was not good. Diplo could be a possibility. Diplo could happen. That would be pretty funny. Augustus wins by Diplo and Justinian gets second because he hasn't died yet. Anyway, interesting game. Interesting game, to say the least. Well, these two are still clashing. I mean, but Augustus is about to have industrialism, and Justinian still doesn't have rifles yet. Like, like this is about to get very ugly very quickly. And Gandhi's also still fighting in this war too. Like, tanks are about to arrive on the scene, and Justinian is still fighting with, oh no, never mind. He just got rifling. People said he just got rifles. Okay. Just got them, and now he's getting military tradition. Yeah, that's still not gonna, that still doesn't make it much better. I mean, rifles against tanks is still an absolute slaughter. It's not what you want. This city also apparently cultural flip to Frederick over there. Yeah, I don't think Justinian's going to be able to stay in second much longer. His big problem on this map is he just never could get anyone to adopt his religion, and I did think that was that was one of the things I worried about. Even though Justinian's been very strong on this map, I was really worried that someone would not be able to get he wouldn't be able to spread his religion around. I'm still wondering, by the way, if this Barb city had been captured by Ramses, if he might have been stronger in this game. What are his 3 cities again? Memphis, Heliopolis, Thebes. But, like, this city is still 160... Like, that's way too long. Way too long. Not sure why he's having so much difficulty. I guess he doesn't have enough of the cathedrals. Yeah, he's only... Wait, is he even in free speech? He's not in free speech. What the... Am I wrong about that? Oh, he's still in organized religion. He's not in free speech, right? Oh, he's in bureaucracy. What the... He's in bureaucracy. What the heck is he doing? That's why his time's so slow. If he goes back into free speech, he might actually be able to do this in some kind of time. All right. Well, I mean, Augustus is burning through the tech tree so fast. I don't know if it's going to matter. Justinian did need Brennus as an ally. The problem with that is they were both likely to found religions. I mean, Brennus didn't found a religion this game, but I thought he actually was likely to found one. Anyway, all right, so Vandal was gifted back to Gandhi. Interestingly enough. I don't know why Ramses is in organized religion instead of in, or is in bureaucracy instead of free speech. Yeah, but like Augustus is going through the tech tree so fast. I just don't see how... All right, Justinian signed peace with Gandhi. Okay, buddy. Well, you got a bigger problem on your hands now. Because, yeah, Augustus has gotten his army over to the western side of the map, and he's starting to capture things pretty fast. He still doesn't even have the tanks on scene yet, but they will be showing up shortly. I mean, there's still a lot of longbows running around in Justinian's territory. By the way, I don't suppose Frederick's plotting war, is he? Oh, he is. Okay. What's Freddy going to do? Is he finally going to do... Well, he can only declare war on Justinian. So here he comes jackaling in here at the last second. I guess he'll just get the war declaration counter up a bit. Trying to get some spoils here after not doing anything. Yeah, Augustus is very far ahead in tech. Like, very, very far ahead. And his teching has just been really, really good throughout this game. It's just that the story of this game is how well he expanded. That he got out to, what, 11 or 12 cities without fighting? Like, that's really impressive on this map. Now, that said, this city could absolutely, like, start to culture flip here. Because, like, this city's under a lot of cultural pressure, and so is this one, too. Although there's enough cities and enough units in this one, there's no flip risk yet. But, again, a 9th city is really big for Ramses because it lets him build another set of cathedrals. That's his biggest problem. He's on 8 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he can't build a 3rd set of cathedrals because he's stuck on 8 cities. He really needed the 9th one. Yeah, Ramses bungled his... It's true, Ramses bungled his expansion. He never should have let... He should have gotten this city at a bare minimum. And if he had been smart enough to just put another city over here, he should have gotten this spot here. And, you know, like, +1 city for him, -1 for Augustus, plus this one. I think if he'd had 10 cities, he'd be in a really strong position to win. But just, like, he's just a little bit too small to win by culture. So now, now all of the conquest that Justinian made in Celtic territory. All right, go ahead, Ramses. The only thing that would matter would be is if Augustus dropped out of please locked with him, and that seems unlikely. I think the entire world might be please locked if Justinian dies. Because I think everyone else is pleased with one another. Gandhi, Justinian. If you're top 2, we're Gandhi and Justinian. I don't think that was a good top 2. I don't really see how Justinian could win with Gandhi together, but I could be wrong. Could the UN save him? Maybe. Maybe. Does anyone have mass media yet? Like, is Augustus building the UN? I don't know if he has mass media tech. Wait, Ramses declared on Justinian? Okay. He must have gotten pulled into the war. Because he was not plotting war. All this really does is it ticks up the war declaration counter a little bit higher. He was definitely not plotting war. I don't think he even wants to join this. I think someone just bought him in. So if Frederick declares war, we get to what, 7? Or what, are we on 7 right now? Sorry, it's minimized. So we're on 7 right now? Okay. Well, I should be close on that. Yeah, Freddy declares we're at 8, which where we might end up stuck. I was considering 7 or 8 wars for this game before I went with 9. All right, Ramses did go back into free speech. Okay. So, let's look at his cities now. Wait, what the? Why did he drop all the way down to 8? Oh, he turned off the slider. He's back researching again. Buddy, what are you doing? He literally goes into free speech and then turns the slider on, and then turns off this cultural slider. What is he doing? Whatever. This guy, he turned off the slider because he went to war. Gotcha. Never mind. He just turned it back on again. Okay. Now he turned it back on again. Still, 124 turns is way too long. If he can't do better than that, then he's not winning this game. If he can't do better than 124 turns at this stage of the game. Yeah, he's 120 turns. It's way too long. He needs this to be down at like 80-ish turns right now and then dropping further. Yeah, it's just too long. Just too long. His problem is he needs another set of cathedrals. He doesn't have enough cathedrals. Like he only has one, like he has one cathedral in here. He should have like 4. He has 1 cathedral in here. He has 0 cathedrals in here. He has 1 cathedral in there. Oh wait, no he doesn't. He doesn't have any cathedrals in that city. What is he doing? He has 1 cathedral in here. Like, what is... These are not... He has 2 cathedrals, or he has a hermitage in here. He hasn't done a very good job. Yeah, he has 2 cathedrals in here. He has not done a very good job of spreading his culture around correctly. Anyway, I don't see this happening. I don't think Ramses for culture is a bad pick. You can see it came pretty close in this game, but I don't see it happening in this one. He just hasn't managed his culture well enough. Even though he's been in like culture mode the entire game, he hasn't done a very good job of getting 3 clear cities with all of the buildings in them. I think if he had done that properly, and if he'd gotten 1 more city to build the 3rd round of cathedrals, I think he could take this. Because we know that culture tends to outrace space, but yeah, I don't think so. Well, at least I hit the Brennus part correctly. And yeah, I think Augustus is in the clear driver's seat here. Unfortunately, that means Freddy looks like he might get 2nd, which is Freddy moving on is kind of disgraceful if that happens, but we'll see. It could also be a Diplo ending too. Could also be that. Although I don't think the UN has been built by anyone. So yeah, the tanks are just rolling through and shredding everything. Now Augustus doesn't even have to worry about anarchy because he just built Christo. Yeah, his tanks are just capturing everything. No, I mean, I think that, as I said, the way I viewed this game was I thought that Justinian would be strong, but that he wouldn't be able to overcome the fact that it was just too hard to run over the rest of the map. And that's kind of what's happened in this game. I also thought Brennus would be first to die. That did hit. I thought it was between the 2 Eastern Civs, and I said I liked Ramses' position better. I stand by that. I didn't expect Augustus to be that competent at settling the map, and Ramses that incompetent at settling the map. I think Ramses probably will do a little better than this in terms of settling in the alternate histories. I don't know if he's going to found his own religion every game, though. Him founding that religion was really good for him. But, anyway, so yeah, Justinian's been pushed back into his original core, and he's just dying right now. So Freddy has taken over the 2nd place spot. If somehow Freddy gets into a conflict with... I mean, Freddy could... I was going to say he could drop into free religion, but he's already running a rival religion. It doesn't seem to matter. He's still pleased with it. I mean, Augustus has the same police weight as Freddy, so even though they're at 0, they're still pleased at 0. So, I mean, unless, like, some kind of crazy spying shenanigans would happen... Hard to see that Augustus would go after him for anything. Yeah. By the way, is Frederick still plotting war? Because he was, in theory, plotting war for Justinian as his capital goes down. Alright, well, there's the war declaration to get us to, what, 8? I have 9. I don't think we're getting another war in this game, because I think everybody's going to be please-locked as soon as this is over. We might be heading to kind of a boring ending in this game, you guys. In which case, we'll just try to click through. But, like, I think once Justinian's gone, I don't think anyone's going to declare war, and I don't think anyone can catch Augustus. I don't think Ramses is even remotely close. Wait, didn't I already get that? Wait, is that an additional one? No, that was... Wait, what? Are we at 9? We're at 9. We are at 9. Oh, okay. They're all at war with him. So everybody's at war with Justinian. Jesus, okay. Poor guy. This just makes it even more likely that they're all going to stay friendly with each other. Although, look at this. Ramses is only cautious with Gandhi. Although I don't know that he would want to pick a fight with Gandhi. So everybody's at war with him. Yeah, Apostolic Palace brought back. I think we're going to be stuck here. I don't see how anyone declares war after this, although I guess it's possible. It's just none of these leaders declare war at pleased, and they all like each other. But it's not impossible. It could happen. So far, every city has still been getting captured by Augustus. Yeah. Enough with the relation spam. And they're all going to build up mutual military struggle from this, too, so they'll like each other even more as a result of mutual military struggle. Again, tanks against rifles is very, very one-sided. Now, you could say, is Augustus getting close to a domination win? But he's really not. He's still only at 28% land area. This probably only gets him to like 45%, so he's still well short of the territory he needs. It's obviously not helping that he's getting a lot of cultural pressure from up here. Is this city finally... Still doesn't have any flip odds yet. I guess there's enough units in there blocking the flip chance. Yeah, neither one of these cities is at risk of flipping. I guess there's still too many units in there. And Ramses is still... I mean, he's not close. I think if he'd managed his culture better, but he just didn't. Gandhi catching up in score. Yeah, it is close between Gandhi. That's true. It is close between the two of them. I mean, Freddie has not gotten anything out of this. I guess he technically got these two cities, so he did get something. We'll see if Gandhi or Freddie can steal a city away, or even You know, if Ramses actually does have a stack over here, if he could snag one city, he could actually then build another set of cathedrals. But it looks like he just teed it up for Augustus to capture instead. That's a bit unfortunate for him. I mean, I don't think he can realistically win by culture. I mean, Augustus gifted Vandal back, but he's kept everything else for himself. That's the only city he gifted back. That's 3 cities taken that turn. Yeah, not much left here. Poor Justinian. It was a rough game diplomatically. He was very strong, but he just could not get his religion to spread to anybody. And you've seen the 0 peace weight and the 4 peace weight both get taken out in this game. Like, peace weight... I don't want to say peace weight's destiny, but, like, peace weight does matter. Look at this city. There isn't even anyone in here. Paratroopers killed all the defenders. Anyone could just walk in there. But, it looks like it's still going to be... Yeah, wow. What happened to Freddy? Why did his score drop so much? Is he building factories and killing all of... Oh my god, he's starving his cities because he's so unhealthy. What the heck is he doing? Oh, that was pretty silly. It's actually pretty close for second place right now. Alright, so there's only one city left. We'll see who gets the kill credit here. Units of a lot of countries running around down here. There is a small Ramses stack next to this much larger Frederick and Augustus stack. Somebody's going to get this city. Probably Augustus, who certainly deserves it. He did all the work. He moves before Frederick, so he should get this. It should just be Augustus capturing this. I mean, he deserves it. Yeah, okay. As I said, he certainly deserved it. Captured pretty much everything. Boy, wow, it's really close for second place right now. Like, really close. Alright. Okay, so it's turn 276. Justinian is out. Sorry, everybody who picked Justinian first. I just thought he wasn't going to win this one. But it looks like I probably picked the wrong leader out of the 2 in the east. Otherwise, I would be in much better shape. All right. So Justinian is out. This is turn 276. Playoff 2, turn 276. And the kill goes to Augustus, who's having a great season so far. Really good season. It's his first kill, but he's having a good season. All right, so in terms of the fantasy, so Justinian goes out and effectively murders Kajatliak's hopes, unless Gandhi does something we don't expect here. And then the kill goes to Augustus. So Henrik slowly crawling back into position in this contest. I mean, he's probably going to get another 5 points from Augustus in this game. So he's going to be right in this. Anyway, and back we go. All right. Did Fred move his big stack out of the eastern city? I mean, he doesn't have a huge stack in here. He just has enough to prevent. I mean, I don't think Ramses is really anywhere close to win. He's nowhere even close. He's like well over 100 turns remaining on his cultural victory. And Augustus is already on the lasers. Like, Augustus is close here. Like, he doesn't have very many techs left at all. He'll probably backtrack for artillery, but, like, he doesn't need stealth. He only needs about 8 more techs here. So, like, he's going to win this. At least I think I'm pretty close, going to be pretty close on the victory date. 320 looks pretty solid here. Oh, we should see, can anyone even declare war? Currently, no one can declare war on anyone. Everybody is please locked, so we might just be next turning until this game's over. It is a question to say who could get second. I mean, Ramses is Gandhi's pulled ahead of Ramses for second place. If Ramses could actually flip another city, he might be able to move into second place, but I don't see him flipping a city anytime soon. This city's close. It is starving down, but there's enough defenders that it's probably not going to flip. This city is under the most pressure. All right, it does have a 4% odds chance to revolt now. That's probably like the only interesting thing that could happen here is if Ramses could flip this city, his score might hop over Gandhi. The problem for him is Ramses is not researching techs, and techs are worth score points. So, yeah, also Frederick, if he could ever solve his stupid unhealthiness problem, like there's no reason for his cities to be down at these tiny sizes. Like what is this? 5? Like, why is this city size 5? What is he doing? How in the world is this city size 5? This is ridiculous. He's really struggling on the health resources. So anyway, we're just going to keep next turning here until we see something happen. I guess we could see something crazy happen with the UN as well. It's not impossible. Gandhi's about to build the UN. Well, if Gandhi built the UN, Augustus probably wins by Diplo, probably. Is there a flip risk on the western edge of Freddy Augustus? Doesn't look like it. Maybe this city? Maybe. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Good question. But yeah, Augustus is tearing through the spaceship path pretty quickly here. We should just refresh the map in case something does happen somewhere. We get a message for it. I mean, the only thing we have to check is just to see if anyone drops out of please locked status. But so far, everybody is pretty please locked with each other. Yeah, if Gandhi builds the UN, he could. I guess Frederick could maybe slip past Gandhi. Gandhi, by the way, Gandhi getting second would be pretty wild in this game. What a wild ride for Gandhi in this one. I just want to say again that if Ramses had gotten just a tiny bit more territory, he'd be in really strong position for second. Oh, it looks like did he turn off the slide? No, he just is 7 turns away from steam power. He's just slowly making progress there. I mean, Heliopolis, Thebes, Memphis. Yeah, I mean, like, just why is he not stronger than this? He's still not even in. He's not even in free speech right now. What is this? 200 turns? Like, buddy, what the heck? This was a very incompetently executed cultural victory play here. No, he just doesn't have any cathedrals, and he's not even in free religion. Like, what is this? Like, he's in stupid bureaucracy. Like, why would you even need bureaucracy? So you can build culture more effectively? Like, what the heck? Anyway. Yeah. He got stuck on 8 cities. He didn't expand well enough. It's true, Gandhi and Frederick took some of the wonders. Augustus took some of the wonders, but He just didn't. He just didn't do the cultural thing that effectively. Like I said, I think he definitely could have outraced these AI leaders. I mean, he's never fought a. Okay, so technically he just fought Justinian, but let's be real. He's never fought a war the whole game. He has 3 holy cities. Like, there's no reason why he can't get to culture before someone gets to space here. But, yeah, it just hasn't played out that way. Freddy finally, yeah, Freddy does look like he might push past Gandhi. He does have more cities. He just needed to get out from this idiotic health crunch he was in. But yeah, Augustus is still flying through the tech tree, so like I'm just trying to next turn here. Until he can get the... I mean, he's going to win by spaceship. It's just... Unless something weird happens in terms of diplomacy, which could happen because Gandhi is building the UN. Let's just see what would happen. So if Gandhi is up against Augustus... let's see. So... Gandhi loves everybody, but everybody does not love Gandhi. Augustus would pull votes from... he would pull Freddy's vote. Is that enough to win? Maybe... Freddy would probably vote for him. Nobody would vote for Gandhi, though. Yeah, Fred should get more score from pop growth, yeah. He was just artificially crushed on score because for some reason he couldn't manage unhealthiness from factories like a moron. He's also researching medicine here, so... Yeah, Ramses made the cultural attempt. Didn't really work. As I said, I thought... I mean, he can get a great artist, but he's nowhere close on any of these cities. He's just well short. Where is he? Yeah, I mean, he's not close on any of these. Did he actually manage to flip out of... He's still not even... I mean, he's spending... He's running the culture slider, and he's not even in free speech. Like how stupid is that? Yeah, I feel like Freddy played a pretty terrible game here, but, like, he just kind of did nothing the entire game, and it's kind of worked out. At least Ramses was going for a victory of some kind. Gandhi defended himself, like, in all these wars. Anyway, well, we're on turn 300? Okay. How much more does Augustus need for the spaceship at this point? Not a lot. So he still has the stealth poison pill, but then he needs composites, ecology, superconductors, genetics. I'd say that probably... he probably launches in 15 to 20 turns and then wins 10 turns after that. Could be a Diplo win. It's possible. It's true. 325-ish for spaceship, roughly. Somewhere around there. Again, everybody... Alright, well, here's the Secretary General vote. Again, everybody's please locked, so no one can declare war. We'll look a little more closely if someone calls the Diplo victory vote. Augustus is going to be the UN Secretary General. So he got votes from... Everybody else voted for him here. Okay, he has 411 votes by himself. So, okay, this tells us if someone votes for him, he does win the game, and he'll win via Diplo. We have yet another Diplo victory. Also, look, Gandhi is only 30 score points behind Freddy. That's actually very close, although Frederick's about to finish radio and pop up again. Interesting. They are close for that second place spot right now. Well, let's see. We'll see if he calls the victory vote. If he does, I think it's going to be the Diplo ending. Yet another Diplo victory ending. So we said people, the person who really likes Augustus is Frederick. He's at +9, so I think that's enough that he'd vote for him. I don't think that Ramses would, and I don't think anyone votes for Gandhi. Would have been amusing if Ramses had built the UN, because would anyone have voted for Ramses? I don't think so. No, Gandhi would have. Still wouldn't have been enough to win. Augustus is the only one with enough pop to win in the UN, because he can block anyone else from winning. He has like, what? He has how much percent? He has 56%, so he's the only one who can win by the UN. No one else can match that. He's also apparently building some tactical nukes just in case. Haha. It's still close between Frederick and Gandhi on score points. I mean, it's close. Ramses is not close. And then Augustus is way out in front of the field. Yeah, I mean, the Diplo victory is not impossible. It's in... Oh, well, here we go. Diplo victory. I mean, I think he's going to win the Diplo victory. Wow, calling it on the very first vote. Literally the first possible vote. I kind of wish he delayed a little bit, because if he called it on the second vote, I mean, I have, what, turn 320 to win here? Like, I would have liked it if you'd maybe waited 4 more turns. All right, well, we abstain, but I think that, I can't look at the numbers here. I mean, I think that Freddy is just going to put Augustus over the top, and that's going to be that, I think. Oh, but Gandhi leapfrogged him for second. What? Freddy, is he monkeying around with stupid unhealthiness again? Apparently, he's really struggling with a lack of health. Yeah, he doesn't. Well, he shouldn't be. He has tons of health. What is he doing? What's going on here? Anyway, I don't know what's going on there. But I think, does Gandhi have this? Is Gandhi actually going to get second place in this game? That's wild. That's it. Gandhi holds on by a nose. Wow. Yep. Wait, and Ramses voted for him too. Okay, it's a huge sweep here. It wasn't even close. Ramses voted for him too. Everybody voted for him. Okay. Gandhi slips into second place. A Diplo victory costing everybody points. Everybody gets costed votes. Yeah, the Diplo victory, interesting. It was a possibility, certainly. Really interesting that by Gandhi building the UN, and just, I mean, he nudged past Freddy by 29 votes. I'm happy to see that. Gandhi's a much better leader than Frederick. And, like, he was in a 2v1 earlier in this game. He absolutely deserves the second place way more than Frederick does. So kudos to him. All right, Augustus Caesar turn 308. Now, I wish we'd gone wish we'd gone 2 more turns because I narrowly missed the within 10 turns. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I hit a couple things. I hit the wars exactly, so I'll take that. All right, let's look at the replays here. Okay, so what are the big moments in this game? I'm just trying to think through. I really think one of the biggest moments is when Augustus got the city like right here, and then after that he was able to clean, because like I thought that the land division would be like roughly 50-50, like there's this line of hills here in the east. I thought that the land would mostly split like right here, more or less. But no, that doesn't happen. Instead, the land gets split with like Augustus getting everything up here. So like he got all of this, and Gandhi went west with most of his early cities. So he also got this down here. Other big things is the religion over here, the fact that Christianity Buddhism was the dominant religion in the East. That affected so much of this game. Gandhi not getting any of the early religions is huge because like this game plays out completely differently if Gandhi gets an early religion. Gandhi did not self-found any of the early religions. Like think how much different the game would have been. Instead, we had Buddhism completely dominant over here, and then Justinian just has a religion that no one's following. But we very easily could have had a situation where Justinian has one religion here, Gandhi has a religion here, and then Brennus has a third one here. Like, then Ramses and Augustus are probably not please-locked with each other the whole game, and, like, the game just plays very differently. I thought that if the two of them were please-locked with each other, that the fact that culture just finishes so much faster than space, I thought that that would allow Ramses to go culture and outrace Augustus to space. But it just turned out that Ramses was just too weak the whole game. Anyway, other big things. Gandhi gets out of the 2v1 war. Oh, the other thing that was super critical, Justinian piecing out with Gandhi. That's the other big turning moment in the game. Justinian had this city here. Gandhi's in a 1v2. It looks like Gandhi's going to die. Instead, Justinian pieces out and gives back this city for God knows what reason. And then it turns on Brennus, so Brennus is the first one eliminated. That was huge, because if Gandhi is the first one out, like if Justinian overruns Gandhi, kills him, then he overruns Brennus, kills him, he has so much more territory. He might actually be able to fight Augustus after that. Because if he's like double Augustus's size, maybe he actually can 1v1 Augustus. But no, it's Brennus who dies first. Gandhi stays alive, and then that means that when Justinian inevitably goes back against Gandhi, Gandhi can pull in his friends. But like if Gandhi's dead, then it's much less clear. Maybe Justinian actually can pick them off one by one, but he never gets the opportunity to do that because Gandhi's still there, and Gandhi still has to be dealt with here. So yeah, Gandhi the warrior. It saved us from Freddy in the championship. Yeah, Frederick, I did not want to see Freddy in the championship game. Freddy he was awful in this game. I am so glad I did not get sucked in by the cap. Now, obviously, I didn't pick the winner correctly in this game. I got the Eastern Civ the Eastern leader that was strong wrong. I picked the wrong one. But I'm so glad I didn't pick Freddy. I did think about it because he had that great capital. He was absolute garbage in this game. He did nothing with that god tier capital. He never fought anybody. His expansion was terrible. He wasn't even the tech leader. I mean, he was just terrible. He was an embarrassment from that. So, my goodness, I'm glad I didn't pick him. Kudos to Augustus. That was a marvelously played game from Augustus. Really, really well done on expansion. And Gandhi, the other hero of this game, really impressive defense. That was a tough neighborhood. To sneak out a second from that position was super, super impressive. So, GG to those two. Well done.